tonight. So get the hell on it, doggone it. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to roast the old quarter pounder just a little bit. It's going to have some fun. It's going to be great, man. It's all for jokes, all for laughs. And we're going to have a lot of those bitches tonight. Our boy slipped up a little bit, felt it himself. We're going to have fun with that. He sent out another company-wide email. We're going to have fun with that. We're just going to keep doing it, okay? Because as long as my channel's in danger of getting deleted, might as well, right? Because he could still just fucking keep flagging it even after. If I ran with my tail between my legs like a little bitch and I stopped talking about this bullshit, just stop talking about it completely, he could still just strike me and just get my channel deleted anyway. So, like, what's the purpose of not just fucking roasting our boy? So get on it, doggone it. Welcome back, Marv Hunt. How you doing, brother? Hope you guys are doing great. I love you, and I appreciate you, and I'm excited to see all your bright faces tonight. So do me a big-ass favor and hit the like button because we're 30 likes away on YouTube. On Kick, we got the bees, and we're live on Rumble as well and Twitch. So give us some love. Let's jump into the sauce. Let's get Billy's super chat down where he dropped a $20 super chat to start the show off. He says, Night of Living Jared Walmart Shitter Edition. What are the oranges for? That's what it's like, man. That AI was kind of eerie because it like 100% looks like Melanie, like 100%. And Quartering looked even more like himself, just a big old pile of shit. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, buddy. Sean Betts, you're the hero that doesn't wear a cape. Well, I mean, when I'm online, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Offline, I'll wear that fucking cape, brother. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, brother. Shout out to the boys. We're up against the 22nd Naked Snake in a damn row. Can you freaking believe it? We're killing it. And we're up against what? Second Fight Milk in a row. Holy hell, last stream was insane, guys. Insane. So I thank everybody for supporting your boys. Shout out to Jira's dad. Jiraya's dad. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. By the way, Marv Hunt just gifted 10 memberships on Kick. Oh, my God. Damn, boys. That's a lot, Marv. You crazy bastard. Thank you, son. Kick is slowly overtaking YouTube in revenue, and it's been pretty interesting to see. Shout out to everybody on there that supports your boy. Thank you. If you're not over there, make sure you go over there just in case. Sub up, just in case my YouTube channel disappears. Because you never know. And you'll be like, damn, where'd Camelot go? I guess he retired. No, I'll be on Kick if I die over here. Thank you guys so much. Let's have a great ass time. Let's have some fun. And let's get the hell on it. Diggity dog on it. You didn't come to my bar mitzvah. Well, sorry, Blue Waffle. Okay? I'm sorry, brother. These things tend to happen sometimes. Oh, even Corn Pop's dumbasses here. How you doing, Corn Pop? All right. Let's have some fun today. We're going to go ahead and talk about what happened today. It's been a beautiful day. And also, I do think it's funny. I got to say this. I think it's funny. Look, I'm not really interested. I know a lot of you might be. I'm not really interested in the whole Candace Owens, Andrew Wilson thing. Just never really been, So I wasn't really following it very much. But it was funny that TheQuartering was streaming it live and like reacting to it and like commentating it. Now, most of his commentation was just like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because let's be honest, he has no idea what the fuck's going on, right? He has no idea what's going on. And then he comments on who won the debate after donating $5,000 to said person. I'm like, yeah, you're a little unbiased there, brother. Regardless of if you're not for or against. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely biased. So who cares, right? But at any rate, we're going to jump in because it's funny because he was reacting to the debate on Rumble on a different channel, right? So he was watching a different channel. And for some odd reason, a bunch of people that didn't like Jer were in the chat of the debate clowning on Jer, and he did not notice for a while. So it's just straight up gold. And we're going to go through it. And right when he realizes what's happening, oh gosh, it's a beautiful sight to see. It's real funny. It's like pure comedy gold. We're going to cover that. I know we're also going to cover the fact that he sent a company-wide email. And I'm going to keep updating you guys on my appeal for his strike on me. I've been in talks with some direct lines to YouTube, like straight up direct lines to the YouTube. And they're all looking into it, and they're well aware of Jeremy and him striking people. They're well aware of it. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. D what with 750 jewels? Let cook, brother. Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. All right, let's jump into the first story of the day. The beautiful company-wide email is hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious, right? So obviously it's about Coffee Brand Coffee. And I have to put this out there, guys. If it was me, okay, if I was subscribed, let me rephrase this. If I had bought something like 5 years ago from a company and they're spamming me with emails saying, please come back, that would not make me come back to your company. Okay. And I think it's very strange that not only is he sending them to past customers, he's sending them to everybody. He's sending like thousands of people these emails. Please give me stuff. Please give me, like, that's not going to bring money in, brother. Like, sounding desperate doesn't bring money in. Okay. Now, that is his old tactic, though. I do realize that. Okay. That is his old tactic, but it just doesn't bring in money. Okay. So, at any rate, let's get the hell on it, doggone it. I got to give my boy Jeff a big shout out. Last stream, he dropped a $500 super chat. That has happened like once in the last 2 years. Thank you so much, brother. I love you. I don't know if he's here, but I love him anyway. All right. Love my man. All right. So let's get on it, diggity doggone it. Here's the email that he sent out yesterday. This is from Coffee Brand Coffee. It says, hey, Jeremy here. Okay. He says, we've been putting a lot of work into Coffee Brand Coffee, the website lately, making it quicker, cleaner, and much easier to find the best coffee around. And in my opinion, people don't give a fuck. People aren't worried about if your website's quick or efficient. No one cares, right? Like, who cares? As long as the product's good, right? And also, it's on Amazon. And there's a few on select Walmart websites. I also have to say this, right? There's tons of clips and tons of tweets from Jeremy where he says you should support mom and pop stores and never buy from Amazon or Walmart. And now this dude's selling stuff on Amazon and Walmart, and he's like, yeah, it's goated. Amazon means I'm legit now. So basically what it means is it makes him feel legit to side with billion-dollar corporations. But when he doesn't have the ability to do so, now he hates them again. Yeah, it seems like none of it's real. Stormy Fields. What's up, baby? Says, weird. I thought I smelled new Jeremy Desperation in the air. Oh, well, it's here, baby. It's here, and it's in our face, right in front of God and everybody. I can smell it. It smells kind of like rolls. It smells like rolls, Marv Hun. What do you think, Marv Hun? Smells like rolls? I think it smells like rolls. All right. Thank you, Stormy. So he says, I'm so thankful to everyone who has supported my small company business over the year. He says small coffee business, like to imply that, you know, he's the little man, he's the underdog, right? So this is Jeremy's favorite tactic. His favorite tactic is to imply he's an underdog. He's a very small underdog, and he's going up against all these evil corporations for you. That's why he charges over double, almost triple for his K-Cups, right? So $18.99, you get 12 K-Cups from him. From his rival competitor, it's like $12 to get 24 K-Cups. You're paying like over double to get Jeremy's K-Cups, right? Because let's be honest, you know, there's not a lot of profit margin in dropship coffee. Because on Walmart's website, it does denotate that. On Walmart's website, their policy is you have to have a disclaimer if you sell dropship coffee or dropship anything, actually. And it says on Walmart's website that he resells already packaged goods, which means it's dropship. I like them low. I lick them low. My man, my boy. Says doobie doobie doo. I'll give you a doobie. Doobie doobie doo. My man. Thank you, brother. I like them low. Love you, buddy. Shout out to my boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Already a tenth of the way to Naked Snake. Damn, already that fast. You crazy boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting your boy. He says, I can't wait to hear what you think about our new flavors coming out soon. More to follow. I don't even drink coffee. I didn't know people drink flavored coffee or K-Cups in general. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, right? I drink like some pre-workout. That's all I drink out throughout the day when it comes to, like, you know, caffeine. It's just pre-workout. So I don't really understand it. He says, to celebrate, we're offering a really great discount for you to subscribe and save across the entire shop. If you're a regular buyer, this is a great opportunity to save on all future orders. There's also never been a better time to start with some really exciting new flavors. Ooh, delicious. Oh, yes. Yes, if you're a subscriber on the website, you're going to get some delicious-ass flavors. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. All right. Here's the next one. Continue. Wait. Yes. This is where he starts to feel sorry for himself. He says, I know things have been rocky over the last few months, so I've been hard at work to get all those issues sorted. Now we have almost 10,000 five-star reviews on our website, which is awesome, and we don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. Now, keep in mind, he's been caught buying his own coffee, reviewing his own coffee, so take that with a grain of salt, right? He says, because of your support, we are now able to get our coffee on Amazon and Walmart shelves, and we will hope to reach even loftier heights. Ooh, loftier. So now Amazon and Walmart is what you should aspire to be, not avoid like he used to say it, right? But he also says on Walmart shelves. It is not on Walmart shelves. His coffee is not on Walmart shelves. That's a straight up lie. And all of you already know that. You know, if you follow this at all, you already know that. It is not on Walmart's shelves. It's on a few select Walmart websites. Two different like K-cups are on Walmart's websites, right? That's it. They're not on Walmart shelves, right? Now, obviously, he's saying this to bolster his business more to the people that might be interested in buying his coffee or buying it again or continue buying it. He did that on purpose. He lied right here on purpose. No idea why, but he did. He says, all that said, I'm very humbled at your feedback and support you guys have given us, and I'm really looking forward to the years ahead, and I can't wait for you to see what we have next. Talk to you soon, Jeremy, owner. I like how you put owner down there. To let you guys know, even when he's trying to sob story or trying to act like a victim, he will still be like, you know, oh, by the way, owner. Okay, just in case you guys didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Owner. I'm the owner, brother. Okay, I'm rich and successful and handsome. That's that's the whole point behind that, right? That's the whole point. But then this is the best. Is this in 4K? Let's look. Yeah. All right. Let me up the quality a little bit. Can I make this? Can we read these? Yeah, we can totally read these. All right, cool. So he's live streaming. Of course, you know, The Quartering is live streaming the debate between Andrew Wilson and Candace Owens because he thinks that that's going to bring him in views. Because keep in mind, like The Quartering had a rise to relevancy in like 2018, 2019, 2020. And he was kind of covering news, covering politics a little bit. He was one of the first people to do it in mass, you know, slinging out videos upon videos every which way, you know. So they were doing that. And he got, you know, some subscribers because of that as a result. Now, as time went on, thousands upon thousands of creators started doing the same thing and they did it better, right? So he still thinks he's like this extremely huge conservative voice, even though he still has to pay mountains of money to just go to any political, you know, conference, right? Which he's going to then profess his love to whichever female is there, which is always the funniest part of these stories. I love those. I love the part of those stories when I hear about him confessing his love to whatever female is around him at these conferences when he's drunk. He's like, I'll leave my wife for you right now. I'm like, brother, you need to calm the fuck down, dude. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, anyways, can we zoom in? I wonder if you can zoom in on a video. I actually don't know how to do that. I don't know how you do that. At any rate, we can see it right here. So as you can see, the chat is right here. Okay, there's the chat on the screen. This is not his chat. This is Andrew Wilson's chat. The Crucible, right? The Crucible. Steve says, dude is not a conservative. Yeah, 100%. He's not a conservative. And whenever he gets into like small squabbles or debates about politics, as soon as he gets called out, he'll just tell people he's actually not a conservative. But then he sells Trump cookbooks and shit. It's the weirdest thing, man. It's none of it's real. It's all a bunch of bullshit, is what it is. But let's let this play a little bit and let's read some of these comments, right? Because you can see the comments over here. You can see them. They're beautiful. They're so beautiful.
Yeah. So if they do contact you,
100,
are you
yes.
comfortable giving 100% who it is?
I would absolutely give them as much information
can I
as
ask a
possible.
question?
There's the first one. You see this? It says Quartering is a cuckold fraud who harassed Sydney Watson. All hail the Keno Casino. This is in the main debate chat for this debate right here. And that's how you know, like, the numbers are kind of weird, I guess, on Rumble. I don't really know. I don't get it. But the fact that a few people could go in here and just start saying shit about Jeremy because they know he's watching it and has the chat pulled up on his screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how they can hack. Jeremy Hamley got his ass beat by Rex Jones. Like, you're going to see half the chat is clowning on Jeremy, and this is not Jeremy's channel. This is a different channel, right?
If whoever's the U.S. government, why are you not?
Yes, it's very strange.
Look at that. Quartering's head mod thinks it's all right to marry 16-year-olds. What the fuck does that mean? There's another, like literally
You
every
know,
other
so-
message. Quartering likes to flag people down who make fun of him.
If that's the case, now they may respond back and say, we did, you know, that's their position.
And
Never
that's why I
happened.
did it in writing.
And so I'm glad that's the case
Yes.
because so if they
And
do
right
ask-
away,
Never
in Trump's
happened.
office,
That's what we got going on
Margot
here,
got
right?
back to me,
Never
shit was on
happened.
his desk, so he has that. There's
This is his commentary, by the way.
no,
and
That's
if
the
you
reality
do
here.
say that and they contact that individual, obviously,
Now, just to give a recap,
Here's some more. Here, Jeremy, where is Heather and Adam? Weekend says, "Hi, Jer. How much Fireball are you going to drink this weekend?" Like, this is crazy. It's like stream sniping another stream through another stream. God, it's crazy. His dance got doxxed today. What the hell? Doxxed. What the hell they do?
the first half of the debate, I thought pretty boring. A lot of feels, vibes, this, that, and the other thing.
Let's go. It says quartering my Bretling is a pedo. Who is this guy? I missed this. I have missed this today. I was out and about a lot today. I might have missed that. Somebody in the chat can fill me in, right? Somebody in the chat will totally help me out here, right? I'm sure you will.
Then, now in the second half of the debate, Andrew has expertly sprung his trap. He waited until it was too long for her to back out.
He expertly sprung. Keep in mind, Jeremy's an expert on debates. That's why he has ran from every debate of the last like 4 months. And the funny thing is Jeremy always demands to have these debates and then he runs from them. Also, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, man. He's a raccoon. He's a raccoon man. Raccoon man. Why is underbag eyes so black? Pitch black. He is the night. He is the dark. M. Damo with a pink boy. What's up, brother? Oh, shit. He says, I'm questioning my love for PDH, having Cody put a baby in that belly. Seriously, cute babies, me thinks. Get on it, doggone it. You sound like Jeremy at the Ren Fair. Put a baby in these bellies, brother. Come on, M. Dimmel. Come on, M. Dimmel. You know how much diapers are? Thank you, M. Dimmel. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to M. Dimmel. He got us there. He got us a fifth of the way already. My boy. Thank you, dude. Love you, M. Dimmel. Appreciate you, brother. M. Dimmel. All right. Thank you. I still have my whiskey up here, too. So I might take me a few little mossy horns for the super chats. Thank you, M. Dimmel. I appreciate that. It is a Friday, right? It's a Friday. It's been like over a week. Time to sip some whiskey and have some fun here.
That's the reality. He waited until she couldn't.
This one right here says Jeremy Hambley is the quartering is a false flagging communist. He is against free speech. Oh my gosh.
Back out anymore, and now she's completely cornered, and she's too far in, 2 hours in, to back out now.
you see, you don't have to leak your source.
This guy says, Jeremy, stop running from the casino. You false flagging. You know what Jeremy should do? He should go on the casino and debate them. He should go on Kino Casino and that would feed families. I would clear my schedule to watch that. I wouldn't react to it. I would be like, I want as many people in that stream as I'm not taking nothing away. Go. I will watch that in my living room with some fucking steak. Let's go. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do it though. And the issue is because Jeremy has told so many countless of lies. So many lies that it's just almost impossible to even determine what is true. Right? You almost can't now. Maybe that's his strategy here. Billy says his eyes remind me of Cartman when he was the Coon Man. Yeah, the Coon in South Park. Yeah, dude. That's some good ass episodes, brother. That's some good ass episodes. Stormy, what's up, baby? Says, man, the death stare and the flaring sniff of aggression, Lamal, the lack of control is eating him alive. By the way, you watch his face when he realizes the chat's been clowning on him. Gabriel says, where do you predict the quartering will be in 5 years? Oh, God. I don't know, man. I don't know. Log cows usually rock bottom. They almost, because they can't stop, right? They usually rock bottom. Like, I don't know. Most of them just kind of disappeared, right? And they ended up streaming to like 50 people, which the quartering is kind of closing in on that because if he's not on the front page of Rumble, he gets 200 viewers, right? So that's creeping down. Okay, 200 viewers is great. Now, if you have 1 million subs, though, it's different, right? me having 200 viewers, that's great. I'm cool with that. I'm glad. I don't matter how many people are watching as long as they're having a good time. But somebody like Jeremy, that's like a death sentence for him because he sees those numbers and he panics. That's why when he has low numbers on Rumble, he'll get on his phone for 5 minutes and be typing and typing and typing, and then suddenly his viewership goes up to 5,000 like in 2 seconds. He'll be like, because he's buying bots or something. I don't know what he's doing. So Marv Hund with 1,000 kicks. Oh! I hope you like my new haircut, Marv Hunt. I did it for you. Okay. I felt bad for talking about scat, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my haircut. I'm gonna look nice for my boy. He says Jeremy's 2 supporters challenged the farms and A-logs to dox them. It didn't take long, and it was done. Ooh, gosh, that's not a great idea, huh? Like, why would you want to do that? You know, the best thing you can do is just ignore. I don't know that, and that's the log cow's biggest issues is they just can't ignore these things. They have to fight and win, right? Because they think they're like gods, right? People like Jeremy think the average person on a forum or the average person on X is a bitch and has no power and can never do anything to them, right? So they'll just actively fight with them and then get torn down, right? Because just because you have 1 million subs doesn't mean you're just automatically smarter and more clever than people. Sorry. Most average people are smarter than Jeremy. M. Demo says, with Jeremy's cholesterol, he won't make it 5 years. Yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Being overweight's rough. Being that overweight is rough, right? Everybody's probably a little overweight. You know, most people are a little bit like 20 pounds, 15 pounds. When you're 180 pounds overweight, that's fucking bad. You might be fucked. 10 years like that, and you'll never recover. Even if you lose the weight, you might still die at 50. Like, you'll be a skinny dude and you'll die at 50 because your heart has already dealt with all the damage. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. I have 1 million subs and I failed math. 1 million means 2, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Stellar Eclipse? How you doing, brother? So, to catch everybody up, if you didn't show up yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. Jeremy struck my channel at 4:46 a.m. the other day. He also struck Luther Morgan twice. This is the 3rd time he struck me. I think this is the 4th time he struck Luther Morgan. It's currently in the appeals process. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get my channel deleted, right? Just like he did with 2 other channels so far. And there's not a lot of recourse other than supporting these creators directly, right? Like the Streisand effect, in which that happened. My last stream, we probably made more than Jeremy's made in like a year in one stream, which was insane to see. I had to do Fight Milk and almost threw the hell up. So, but that's the case, man. That's the case. Thank you, Billy. I said, I think even the indies that Jerry uses for his company are smarter than his. Well, yeah, for sure. No doubt, brother. Let's keep going here.
Forces here. Is there enough credibility where that person would be willing to talk to them and explain to them exactly what their source
what they're basically proving now is there was never any assassination attempt on her.
To defend that is like,
it's weird to me. Why does the quartering everything he watches and his camera like so frame ratey? I can barely tell what's going. Why has he not fixed this yet? Like everything's frame ratey. You're supposed to be one of the biggest streamers out there, and everything's running at 10 frames per second, and I don't understand.
Never did. I think those are 2 different things. That's more.
This guy says the quartering is a cook. Oh, love it, dude.
Something
totally different claims.
Why are they not reaching out to you?
I've asked that many times on my podcast.
What do you think about that, Andrew?
What?
The fact that she emailed, she gave it, and nobody reached out to want to contact.
Because it wasn't a credible
They
threat.
didn't think it was actionable.
Brand Weekend says, first will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion, easy takedown, and next will be your kick. I literally begged you 2 to be reasonable. I tried everything. That was what he said in DMs before he took down Kino Casino's clip channel.
Yes, but even if they did think it was actionable, great. Every lead should be followed up on within the.
So I think right here is when Jeremy notices the chat. I think right here is when Jeremy notices the chat and literally starts to panic.
The confines of what's rational and reasonable.
Is it fair to say that this is maybe a different
This person right here, they're just going. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
individual? Because this is a person that was involved with TPUSA
Well, we
and had a
don't-
relationship
Wait,
with Charlie.
who?
No, her relationship.
So he noticed it and he goes to maximize the screen.
Like
Yeah.
this isn't just anybody.
Get rid of
So
the chat. Like, look, he goes to remove the chat right here.
if an average person sends it, yes.
Yeah, but
Look at that. He's disabling the chat right now.
I mean, we don't know who the source is. We
Right.
don't know any of
Just like, oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. He allowed to chat for several minutes to just felt him. In another chat, by the way. Imagine this. You just imagine this for a second, guys. Imagine this. You have destroyed so many people's respect for you. Dude, do you know how many times I see somebody on post on Twitter that, or they DM me, or they are in my chat saying, I used to love Jeremy, and after the last 6 months, I can't stand him anymore. That is a lot of fucking people. And they're also creators. Talk to any creator. Every single creator. There's not an exception here, by the way. Every creator I've talked to, whether it's Critical Drinker, any of these people from F&T, Jeremy, of course, Good Jer, yeah, other people I can't name, just a fuck ton of people, and they're all like, that dude's a fucking shitbag. And I'm like, damn, there's a person over here with 4 million subs. I'm talking to, they're like, he's a piece of shit. And I'm like, oh, it's crazy, brother. It's crazy. Nick Rose said, Jared thinks if he does this one, insert telling strategy here, he'll somehow own the detractors, but it just doesn't work like that. And his wet brain pride won't let him quit. You're 100% right there. You're 100% right there. Yeah. It's crazy. And look at his face. Oh, Owo Mushi says, I love Camelot. He's handsome. Well, thank you. Thank you. That compliment will keep me going for like a year. Thank you. So, but look at this. Just contrast here, by the way. Today, or yesterday, I shaved my face, right? Today, I got a haircut, right? I exfoliated and moisturized my face. Okay, I went through my teeth, got my teeth cleaned up, exfoliated my back. Well, PDH exfoliated my back, I was in the shower and she's scrubbing my back. And I was like, yeah, more, please. Hurt me more, Snake. You know what I'm saying? Because we're on camera, brother. We gotta be looking slick. Gay, Thrasher Fox, PDH is a woman. Come on now. Come on. I'm not allowed to have women exfoliate me. Dude, it's one time I was dating this Asian girl, and she was like 4'9". She was like, I don't think she was like 25. I was 27. She's like 4'9". And she worked at like a place that exfoliated and like did facial mask. She came over to my house and put a face mask thing on me and like peeled it off, man. It was great. Kind of burned. I liked it. Great. I was like, give me one of them facials, baby. Nick Rose, I love you, buddy. I appreciate you. William Baker, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Says Planet Fatness is crying. So she was an inch taller. And you know what, Raken? Thank you, William. Welcome back, buddy. D Watt says nothing. Thank you, D Watt. I appreciate you. One says first he will come for your YouTube, then he'll come for your Ren Fair, then your Walmart, and finally he will come for your booty hole. All 32 spokes, brother. Thank you so much, Mr. Ones. Shout out to all the boys. I appreciate you guys. Hot diggity damn are you? Third way to Naked Snake on a beautiful ass Friday. I appreciate you guys. We are rolling fast and rolling hard. It might be 2 fight milks in a row. Oh shit! Listen here, Neckbone. Calm down. All right, calm down. But that's my favorite part of this whole stream is when he notices the chat is laying his ass out. Right. And look, I have to put this out there. Okay. This is definitely funny to see outside looking in, but I would never encourage anybody to go into a chat and start laying. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny as fuck to watch on the outside looking in. I'm going to laugh at this. Right. But I would never encourage anybody to go to a chat and just be like, blah. I ain't your parents though. But still, that's wild. It's so funny though. Art says, I'll tell you what's overweight. 8.5K in taxes I'm gonna pay this pay period. God. We're just gonna see a video of Art standing in front of the IRS building with a katana, a long fucking bandana down to his ass. Thank you, Art. I appreciate you, brother. Helena, what's up, baby? Says, boys, I'm old and I'm tired. Oh yeah, I bet you is, Helena. I bet you is. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Helena. Did you get your diecast and your mugs from the campaign yet? I think you did. Did you get them? I think you did. You never sent me a picture or anything though, so I didn't know. But I know those were sent out. Rakin, my man, with a pink boy. Oh, you get it in October? Well, that's good. Well, there you go. Thank you. Rakin says, my flight to Japan has been booked. Dude, I wish I could go with you. Get the hell on it. Diggity dog on it. Appreciate you, Rakin. We love you, buddy. And I hope you have a good ass time, man. I really do. That will be such a cool time. And you kind of look Japanese, just a little bit. Like I'm a white guy, right? So you look Japanese-ish to me. But also, that's just how. But I think you're gonna have a good time. One day I'll come with you, Rakin. One day we're gonna do it together, brother. And maybe I get to see you next month in Vegas. Thank you so much, Rakin. We love you. Halfway to Naked Snake already. Damn, boys. All right, let's go back. All right. That's a great clip. I just want to show you guys that clip before we move on because it is beautiful. It's on Brad Cool put it on his Twitter. Oh, Brad Cool. Look at this. Jer even reflexively moves to ban a detractor only to realize that it was not his own chat. Damn. Look at him. He's trying to ban the detractor. He went up there to try to remove the chat and he couldn't because it wasn't his chat. He like uses, it's like reflex at this point. He's just going to try to ban everybody. Just try to ban who does that? Who bans people? Dude, when trolls come in my chat, I talk to them and have fun. It's fun. It's like it's supposed to be fun, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's funny. But no, he's like, I got to ban all of them. Kill them all. You're a free speech advocate, sire. Ban them all. Kill them all. And when 90% of people dislike you, you end up losing 90% of your audience, right? Because this is what you could do. If you have a detractor come into your chat and they're like, you're a piece of shit. You address it and talk to them and be like, what's up? Here's what's going on. And then you just be honest to them. You know, now obviously sometimes they're just like, I still hate you. And I'm like, all right, cool. But sometimes they'll be like, oh, okay, based, respect. And then they hang out, right? It's called converting percentage. Convertment? I don't know what the fuck it's called. Thank you, Reagan. I appreciate you. See, remember Mr. Radiosphere? Me and him fought one day, and now we're best friends. We send each other pictures all the time on the internet. Thank you. Oh, God, look at his face. My man is crashing out. God, imagine just watching a stream and you just see the chat devolve into just Jeremy's a bitch. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. It says, hey, Jer, how much Fireball are you going to drink this weekend? Look at his face. I don't understand. How can you not have fun with this? Right? I'd be like, I would respond to the chat. I'd be like, hell yeah. Not enough is what I'm going to have. Hell yeah, brother. Fireball time. You know what I would do if I was him? This is what I would do. Okay. I would shave my balding place right here, right? Because he's scraggly. I'd shave it clean, slick, have a long skullet, right? And then wear a fireball shot. Or maybe get a fireball tattoo on my neck, like a little bottle. And just fucking lean into it, brother. Maybe contact Fireball and try to get some kind of Fireball flavored coffee. You know? Fireball bear flavored. You know? Or bull flavored Fireball. There you go. Have like a bull in the shape of a Fireball bottle. You gotta just do something. Just have like crashing out about it just makes you look so insecure, man. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at him. The pure look of desperation. Oh, our poor boy. Look how they massacred a boy. Look how they massacred our sweet little boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a masterpiece. Such a beautiful thing to see. I really enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, Twitter updated and let you put bookmarks on your freaking page. God, so beautiful. So freaking beautiful. Finally, right? Gosh, I was frustrated by that for a long time. It's pillar time, boys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Art, that's what I'm saying, dude. You know, if it got that bad, you know, fuck, just leave the internet. Go get you a job, because he said he was making millions of dollars on his old job because he was that good at his job. Go do that, you know? I'm not trying to kick you off the internet or anything, but like, it doesn't seem worth it because he's clearly struggling. Like, Daniel, you leave Fireball alone. Love that shit. That doesn't make no sense. You know what that reminds me of? People that like Avenged Sevenfold and Disturbed. They also like Fireball. The trailer park drink. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to old Will Wilson for 400 jewels, and shout out to old ML Urbex for 400 jewels. Appreciate you guys. All right, moving on, boys. Moving on from the old the Dare crash out. Let's move on to the first clip of the day of the Jer. Of course, it's still Jer. Okay. We are obsessed. Eagle Rockney says if he goes back to marketing, he won't be able to manipulate women to be his friend. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, here's how these things always work out. Take those back, Mbone. I'm sorry, Mbone. I'm sorry. I love you. Here's how these things work out, right? From my perspective and what I have heard, okay, is the quartering will hire women to be around him, you know, work on his show or whatever. That's kind of what I'm seeing, right? And eventually, at some point, he's going to get drunk and either drunk call them or like in person tell them he's in love with them. Like absolutely love bomb them and want to like run away with them and shit. That's what I've heard. So that's coming for Melanie. It might have already happened. I don't know. I don't know. But it's coming. Right? That's just the routine. Right? It's the routine. Daniel Robertson says old Avenged Sevenfold is goated. And I love cinnamon. I just love cinnamon. Well, I mean, I can't fault you for that, brother. Can't fault you for that at all. All right. Here we go. First clip of the old Jer Day.
One.
I think the end of the day, Candace fans will stay Candace fans, and people who believe the quote-unquote official narrative will remain quote-unquote official narrative people. We'll have to see.
How is he so out of breath?
We'll see what X says after all this. But I am absolutely bushed. I'm tired. And so I'm going to send you over.
He's too tired to finish it, guys. He's too tired. He's tired. He's tired from sitting there all day and streaming, kind of, I guess, right? Shit.
Let me see. Is Steven still live?
Because of how much love and respect
Yes,
we
I'm
have
going to
for
send you over to
Charlie Kirk.
Steven as I go and finish my daily chores. We'll be back on Monday. Please follow the channel. We'll be back on Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Seriously.
It was coming.
I could use some new people's feedback.
He's trying hard to not say anything too desperate. Because he's going to know. We'll all know. He's like, I could really use your money, guys. I could really use your money right now.
And hopefully you'll go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, pick up a bag, try it out, and let me know how you like it. If you don't like it, I'll give your money back.
I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. Kuro says his daily chores drinking. And I was like, yeah. What daily chores are we talking about right now, brother? Come on. What daily chores are we talking about? I don't know about that. You know, I usually go around and pick up my house almost every other day, and it just stays good. And then eventually there'll be steaming floors and stuff. But other than that, it stays pretty top notch. Right? So here's a couple of the people in the chat today. It says Coffee Brand Coffee Meeting. Now, guys, please buy my totally not dropship coffee. Sniff. Dropship coffee and probably only 100 real viewers. Ooh. There aren't actually 6,000 people, Jeremy, so for real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, think about that for a moment. If there were 6,000 people watching the stream that wanted to watch the actual contents of the stream, how would his whole chat be this? Right? Are we to assume that 5,500 of his 6,000 watchers are hate watchers? I don't think so. And they're all banned. They've all been banned, right? So that's just how it works, man. This guy says quartering's a fat cuck. Made 200 videos on Brie Larson and dedicated a shed to her, but cries over getting made fun of. Also banned from the Ren Fair due to streaming himself being a creep towards women. Oof. Jeremy, get off the toilet, brother. Please get off the toilet, Jeremy. You got to delete these guys in the chat right now. Yeah, that would be rough. I probably wouldn't take a piss break if I was Jeremy. Everybody in chat's going to start going after his ass. He's here. He's not going to get us. He's not going to be able to get us, brother. Oh my gosh. Coffee's just coffee. It's nothing special. Well, here's the thing, right? He can charge like double for his coffee and then claim that it's the best, and also he's struggling. And he's an underdog, so you got to pay more so he can win. And I don't understand how that strategy would ever work. I can understand that strategy working like in the olden days of YouTube, especially when people thought he was like a genuine dude. Because actually, people probably 5-6 years ago, okay, actually they thought he was a genuine like laid back dude. But it comes to find out he's actually a extreme like diagnosable narcissist, like rough. What's up, Erikias? By the way, Erikias had some hot orange chicken today. It was delicious. Right after I left the gym, I was like, yeah, I'm getting me a bowl. Get me a bowl, brother. Under hog. Oh my God.
Because they don't have a parent. They don't have a parent, and they've just suffered a trauma. You don't go into the office.
You want to protect your husband's
Yes, you do.
legacy.
Yeah,
right?
no.
And you're trying.
I worked the day I loaded my dad into the hearse. I worked that day because I have a team at the time of almost 10 people that needed me. My family needs me. I can cry after the show, in between the shows.
No. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I streamed the day I put my dad in the ground at the funeral. It's like, is that supposed to be like a W? That just makes you look shitty. My YouTube channel is that important, okay, that I can't miss a day of uploading 27 videos, okay, because the ad revenue is important to me. It's like, you can't take a day off. You can't take a day off to go to your father's funeral, and you're thinking that that's going to be a win and a flex that everybody's going to be impressed by that. No, of course not. When both of my grandmas were dying, I was at the hospital. Like the moment they died, I was like in the hospital in the waiting room after just seeing them like 10 minutes prior. And then I went to their funerals, right? I streamed the day after or the 2 days after. And if my dad passed away, you wouldn't see me for like a month. It would be I can't even imagine that. That would be so devastating. You wouldn't see my ass. Where'd Cody go? Well, I'd probably post a post on my community post and on Twitter being like, hey, taking time off. My father passed away. So that would be it. Nick Rose says, all this dude does is eat red meat and lie and have gout. He has extreme gout, but he keeps going for some reason. You know? Leave a like for my yeah, he said that about the Charlie's. He said, leave a like if Charlie's kids are if Charlie is smiling down from heaven. What the fuck? God, brother. 1 month calorie deficit check-in. I started at 219, currently at 206 based. Going to do another month to hopefully get under 200. Jeremy's such an inspiration to lose weight. Dude, the reason I drink way less, okay? The reason I drink way less, the reason I count my calories almost every day is because of Jeremy has unironically shaped me up. Because I'm like, I don't even want to be remotely. Yeah, Helena, I told that same story like 2 streams ago. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. Thank you, Sly Rye. I love you, buddy. Dat Crash Moto says, when my dad passed, I said, F the rest of the world. I worked only effort to keep distracted. When my brother passed away, I went to the funeral, and obviously I wasn't working. And GameStop actually gave me bereavement, which was nice. So I took 3 days off, I think. But yeah, I don't remember. It's harder. That was all a blur when that shit happened. But I'm pretty sure GameStop gave me bereavement and I was off for like a week. But they paid for like 3 days or something. So thank you to Dash. Appreciate you. But to be honest, I probably would have rather worked. Like when I got a divorce, I just worked through all of it. Because that was better than sitting at home, in my opinion.
Trying to find some
The
new
legacy
normal.
is his children.
All right. Next clip, brother. Why do you believe Jeremy has no filter? I believe Jeremy says these things, right? I believe Jeremy says these things because he thinks that they're impressive. But he doesn't understand that the things he says sound so detached from reality that it turns people off from him, right? The things he says, he expects people to be like, oh, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be so impressed that I care about my income so much that I would totally not care about my father. Right? Remember when he said he wanted to leave his wife or whatever? Or he like didn't love his wife anymore or some shit. He thought people would be impressed by that or something. The weirdest thing I've ever seen, man. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. Dak Crash Motor says, condolences on your brother when I got divorced. It was a combination of celebration and distraction. Mine sucked, but I didn't let it. I kind of like put up walls in my brain, and I just went out and hung out with people, and I got through it. Like it wasn't that crazy. You know, like I've had a few of my friends in the past that quite literally just sit there and cry into their pillow for 6 months. I had no time like that. I went to work. It was like one day at work. I think it was like the 27th of December, maybe that year. I went to work, went to the back room. It was so busy because it was like the 2 days after Christmas at GameStop. It was so busy, and I went to the back, and I thought I was going to like have a fucking mental breakdown, and I just power cried for 20 seconds, and that was the only time I ever had anything like that. And then that was it. I was over it. And then I moved on right then. It had to happen. I was all right, cool. Now we're moving forward. We're moving forward. All right. So this post is legendary. Rob Doblin says, he says you're a fat retard. And TheQuartering says I'm getting less fat. Look, dude, I got to say this right here. If you are bragging about losing weight at 400 pounds because you've lost like 13 pounds, and you're bragging to everybody every day that you lost 13 pounds at 400, it kind of sounds like you're celebrating way too early. Because I can take a fat shit and dehydrate myself, and I will lose 12 pounds. And I'm 180, 175. And I can lose 13 pounds if I dehydrate myself and take a Whopper, right? Which is probably what he did. He's probably dehydrated. So, like, yeah. There's zero evidence of that. That is true. He's not showing a scale. He's not showing a scale. He should be standing on a scale showing everybody he's losing weight. And he's not doing that. Yep. And luckily, he hasn't been hiding replies on this one. He's not working out. Yeah, that's like a big one. He's not working out. So it's crazy. All right. Oh my God. So you're losing? I doubt it. Oh, well, I get what he's saying here. Yeah. Show us the scale, proofs or pics or it didn't happen. He's never going to do that. He still says he drinks. He still says he drinks, what does he say? He drinks double vodkas, like 2 to 3. So he's still drinking like seven shots a week or more. Come on, brother. Armed Vet with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you, buddy. And we are officially halfway to Naked Snake, quarter of the way to Fight Milk Boys. Shout out M. Demmel, the top dog. Shout out to Marv Hunt over on Kick. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Means a lot to me because even if the channel gets yeeted from the planet, we'll still be going strong. Made me feel a lot better. I don't remember who it was, so this is probably going to sound like I'm being an asshole to whoever I was talking to yesterday. Somebody in chat I was talking to in DMs. And they were like, if anything happens, brother, like, Kick's got you covered. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, because I saw that shit. We're going to be all right. So Victor says, hey, you fat regard. Stop false flagging people. Stop doing Xanax. Stop getting drunk and get your regarded fat ass together, you log cow. It's like Keem found your next boogie. Oh, my God. Found your next boogie, Keem. Yeah, dude, it's coming. No, I don't think he'd ever go on there. The issue is like Boogie's, you can watch Boogie, right? You can completely watch Boogie and see see the things he's saying, right? You can't, like, Jeremy's boring, right? You know? Radiosphere says, Camelot, if you work out muscle group and you're sore the next day, do you work the same groups again or do something else? I'll do like chest and tricep, and then 2 days later I'll do shoulder. Right? I'll do shoulders, and then in between all these I'll do biceps, and then in between one of them I do legs, because roughly you want 48 hours of rest period in a muscle group. Now, if you're on gear, you can do it every day because that's what speeds up their process. But There ain't no point in doing gear, in my opinion, unless you're competing. So, oh, whoa, Mushi. Thank you for the gifted membership. I love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Marv Hunt with 1,000 kicks. Another 1,000 kicks from my boy, Marv Hunt. He says, Keem has already said Jeremy is too boring to be on Locker. Yeah, I saw that. And I kind of agree. Right? I kind of agree. So, I just don't see it as being beneficial or anything to really want to watch, right? So Jer tweets out, because, Jer has to commentate on this debate, right? As if he knows anything about it. Again, I have to put this out there. He thinks he's like a very, very prominent voice in politics for some weird reason. Have you ever noticed this? Like every political commentator within reason are always like decently attractive and well-groomed and readily in shape, right? Almost across the board. Most of them are in pretty good shape. Looks like they take care of themselves. Looks like it looks like they're well put together, right? The quartering is the complete opposite. Dude looks like it looks like you took a trash bag and you filled it full of like mashed potatoes, like old mashed potatoes. That's what the quartering looks like. And then he wears the trucker hat so he hides his baldness, right? So like I don't understand why he doesn't shave it, but no one's gonna take you seriously. And I'm not trying to be a dick bag to other people, right? I get it. But it's very hard for me to take somebody serious when they're trying to have like a deep, like real important conversation, and they look like they've never even remotely cared about taking care of themselves or the people around them. And usually people that can't take care of themselves, right, or have lack of self-control in any way in their life, I don't really trust them. And that sounds really assholey, but I remember when I worked at GameStop and when I worked for Walmart, I was always hiring people. And I noticed a pattern. If I ever hired somebody that was like 400 pounds, they were always shitty. Like they would always go hide in the back room and just sit in a chair and like not work, right? Or they would just be doing weird degenerate shit all day. And they would just hide stuff. They just wouldn't do anything. And it reflected in their like physical appearance, right? Now, obviously that I'm not, not to speak generally there, but I just noticed that pattern. Is it always true? Probably not, but still, Fly on the Wall says, you must be drunk right now, Jer. You must be drunk right now. Props to Jerry. He's not hiding any of these. He's not hiding any of these posts. Now, to be fair, though, I would like to see Jeremy's block list. I bet Jeremy's block list is thousands of names right now. You know what I'm saying? I bet it's just through the damn roof right now. It'd be wild to see. Camelot hates fat people. Hey, man, you know how it is sometimes. Right? As a former fat, maybe. As a former fat, maybe. I might not care for them. They always burn my ass. It was Egg's fault. It was Egg's fault, man. My old store manager at GameStop back in the day, it was his fault. Because he was such a terrible person. Such a terrible person. Right? That it just made me have that thought in my mind. Right? Made me have that thought. Right here. Somebody says no one drinks like Wisconsin's. Of course, Wisconsinites. Of course, Jeremy had to quote tweet this, right? And he said, can confirm. 2 a.m. Miller time for Jer. I have noticed that Jer will be drinking at like 3 and 4 a.m. Like on most days. Most days. He be drinking. He be throwing that shit back. Don't give a fuck. Doesn't give a fuck at all. And he's supposed to be stopping. And as you probably know, my favorite thing, and I'm actually unironically going to say this. My favorite thing that Jeremy does is his vlogs. I love watching those vlogs, brother. There's just something about them. Like the terrible editing, and then the screen turns sideways and then upside down, and then it skips and it's frame ratey, and then like he has a booger hanging out of his nose. I just love that shit. That's the fun. And he hasn't updated it in over a week. It's just dead. And I'm like, bro, that was my favorite thing you did, and you turned it off. You turned it off. How could you do this to me? It's all I had left, Jer. Chai T says 100-degree heat, multi-mile walk in all black at MCR Nashville. Dehydrated, potentially heat sick. But now I still need to work to lose the real weight. I almost went there to see you, Chai T, and hang out and freaking watch MCR. But it was just too expensive. The tickets were too expensive. I can't spend hundreds of dollars on tickets to go somewhere. I mean, to see a band, Like I'm going to see Firewind. I talked to Gus G from Firewind the other day, and we're going to meet up in Atlanta. And I'm so excited to see him. And even then, the show's cheap as hell, right? It's a great show, and there's gonna be a lot of guys like Hammerfall. God, it's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. So excited for that. So excited, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. And I'll share everything with y'all later on. Later. Oh, by the way, actually, let me pull up this account. Jeremy Decline. It's a good account. So this is gonna blow your mind, and I'm gonna tell you guys about some of this as somebody that does YouTube, right? So, yeah, exactly, Nick Switz, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, got it. You got the medallion. He's got it somewhere. He's got it somewhere. He's got the medallion somewhere. Right. By the way, I shaved my side of my head like you. Does it look cool? Please clap. You missed out. Yeah, I know. Do a squat every time Jared has a reply. Dude, I would be freaking jacked. My ass would be so fat. So check this out. It says another new video has been run as a paid ad. This one's about McDonald's. It says July, or well, 7 34. Oh, 7 out of 34. 20% of this month's long form videos on the quartering have been run as paid ads. Look at this. And if you guys remember in his vlog, like a few weeks ago in his vlog, he told people to not worry about buying equipment, right? He said, just use $5,000 to put Google ads on your videos. I do not know why anyone would ever give that advice. If you talk to anybody, and I mean anybody, okay, anyone that has ever done YouTube in any kind of successful way, hey, what about Google ads? Like Google ads. Oh, they will always be like, no, are you kidding? That'll destroy you in the algorithm because the view duration drops to 3 seconds because, to be fair, it's all bots. But he puts ads up, and the reason he's doing this is so his videos appear like they have more views. Because when you put ads on videos, it just makes them get more views, right? That's why the average view duration will crater to nothing, right? So ATKN says in ranking platforms 1, 2, 3, how important is the Rumble community to you? 1 through 3, what do you mean? Like YouTube, Kick, Rumble, or something? I would say it's hard. Like Kick and YouTube are really close. Right now, the only reason I put YouTube number 1 is because, YouTube is where I get the majority of my viewership and it's where the majority of my revenue comes in. But Kick has been competing with that a lot lately. As far as Rumble goes, like, I've been on Rumble for 5 years, 4 years or something. And it's always just been all right. It was better in the beginning. And now it's kind of just dropped. Like, as far as, all the metrics are. When I went over to Kick, and Kick immediately exploded. It was crazy. All right, so he has McDonald's videos with ad on it. YouTube gets Brutal Backlash ads on it. Massive Indian Invasion ads on it. They Fell For It ads on it. Asmongold ads on it. She got this. Asmongold video has 128K views because it has ads on it. Keep this in mind, guys. He has less comments on these giant viewed videos than I do on my normal videos. And it's because it's all ad based. Now, what an ad does, okay, is you have to pay Google money. So you'll pay Google like $20 to $100 a day, and you'll just get more viewers on your videos. It does not lead to any likes or comments. It only just gives you more views. Like, for example, if Mick Steller wanted to do a YouTube video, and he did a YouTube video, right? And because I don't think he actually does YouTube. But he just puts out a video and it's like my top 10 favorite SNES games. And he gets like 8 views on it or something because he's, new. He could pay $100 a day and it would go up to like 1 million views in like a month or 2. But he would have like 8 comments and probably like 10 subs from it. And almost no likes. It just destroys you in the algorithm because YouTube's going to look at that and be like, God, no one liked this or commented. There's 0 engagement. Yeah, we're going to banish this dude to shadow ban hell. Jay Behemoth says he's got the same look of sticks passed out his germs dime. On him's germs dime. Thank you, JB Behemoth. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate you, man. 220 to negative Nick. Get the hell on it, doggone it. All right. So let's move on, boys. Let's move on. I've never understood botting. It has never made sense to me. You know. Also, something very interesting. So it looks as though Jeremy is unironically buying subs. So if you guys know anything about YouTube, there's like weird shady websites where you can just purchase subscribers and they will just send bots to your channel and subscribe, right? So basically there's websites where it's like you can buy 10,000 subs for like $1,000 or something. And once you pay it, you'll just, in like the course of an hour, you'll get 1,000 subs, right? This is what the quartering has also been doing, right? He has also been doing this. He has gained 70,000 subscribers in the last 5 days with almost no viewership. That doesn't happen. 70,000 subscribers, you would need to get like 100 million views or like 30 or 40 million views to get 70,000 subscribers off that, right? He's getting like 150,000 views. Right? Says the channel has gained 70,000 subscribers in the last 5 days. Channels over 1 million subs report sub growth in the steps of 10,000s. It took 41 days between the last step and the first step of his latest increase. That 41-day period translates as 244 subs per day and 2,923 views per new sub, which is basically mathematically impossible. It says the channel is currently gaining subs at a rate of 14,000 per day and 41 views per sub. That is statistically impossible. Just buying subs, brother. He's going to like, what is it called? Social Wick or Social Wits or something, and just buying subs to appear as if he's successful, right? It's all about appearing. He wants to appear like he's successful, right? He doesn't care if it destroys him in the algorithm. He just wants he wants to see the viewership. Unironically, see the viewership and see, like, look at it right here. He's had no increase in viewership, but his subs have just skyrocketed. Why? Also, when the vast majority of people on the internet don't like you and you're gaining subs, 70,000 subs? Yeah, I don't think so. Look at the ratio before. 1 in every 2,923 views equals a sub, which seems about right. If I get 20,000 views on a video, I get around 30 to 40 subs on it. You know? In the last 5 days, he's got 1 in 41 views. And he has a 20th of the views he had in the previous 41 days. That is absolute dog water bullshit. Just buying subs. Why, dude? Why? It doesn't help you. It's so silly. It does not help you in any way, shape, or form. It actually hurts you, right? I just don't get why you would ever do that. Just blows my freaking mind, dude. Blows my mind. All right, where's Flash at? Flash changed his name to something, but he's been freaking Felton, my boy. Yeah, there he is. All right, here we go. He's been freaking laying out the quartering lately. It's been beautiful to see. This is a really good post. So the quartering is commenting on IVF babies for some reason. He says every one of her babies, he's talking about Candace Owens, I think. And she's never even had sex with her husband because he's gay. I don't know. No, but I know. He just knows, guys. Keep in mind, Jeremy probably hasn't had sex with his wife in like 5 years. For sure in like 2 or 3 years for certain reasons. But like 5 years probably before that. Right? Hence why he has to pay women to be around him. Yeah? Flash says, well, I guess quartering and her husband would get along then because they're both female-coded bitches. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. And that is funny because, you know, from my perspective and hearing other people's stories about the quartering, right? It kind of seems like, yeah, he probably doesn't have a sex life, right? That's why he's so female coded, and that's why he's paying women to be around him constantly. Oh, also, by the way, the quartering shared his screen again, and he has another Keno Grove post bookmarked, archived in his URL. By the way, you know, didn't he call Walmart retarded the other day? Why not pull him immediately? I don't think Walmart notices or cares. Now, as far as their as far as their like marketplace goes, like any seller can go on their marketplace, right? Just like eBay or Amazon. So I don't think they care. Even though he is breaking TOS, or he did. Daniel says, "You're lame if you don't go see Watch Out with me." When is that again? I forgot, man. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, brother. I have forgotten. But yeah, he was caught having archived a Kino Grove tweet. Or Kino Grove tweet. Old Jerry, you know he's furiously Googling himself. Damn, brother. Rough. Flash kind of repeating the same sentiment as far as I go. Somebody tweeted at him and said, why don't you just leave the quartering alone? Just leave quartering alone. Flash says, I was leaving his disgusting ass alone, but then he threatened me with a lawsuit. Now I'm never going to stop. It's a great point. People come in my chat all the time, or they'll comment on videos or whatever, right? And they'd be like, "You're obsessed. Why won't you leave him alone? I don't understand." And I'm like, "Well, he threatened to sue me with a lawsuit. He's been doing all kinds of weird swatting antics. He's made several videos about me on his vlog channel. He has struck my channel 3 times. Yeah, I'm just going to keep talking about him. Fuck it, right? Just fuck it. I don't care. You're striking my channel. Yeah, you're done. We're going to keep going, right? Mama did not raise no bitch. I'm just going to keep going. Because it's like the principle of the thing. I don't really care, I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. It's not like I'm going to run with my tail between my legs, right? I'm going to run. I have to run so I can preserve my channel. I don't give a fuck. We're in it to win it now. We're in it for the long haul. We're too deep, and I'm fine with it. I don't give a damn, right? Yeah, Thomas, exactly. I mean, there is no grounds for a lawsuit, right? Because it would be defamation. That's his whole thing. Like, it's going to have to be a defamation suit, and that defamation suit is going to be impossible to prove. Because he claims the reason he can sue me is because I have sent people to harass him in real life, which I have never even remotely done. Never once at all. It's not a thing I do. I actually dissuade people from doing that. But he doesn't give a fuck. He thinks that all the trolls and all the detractors, they're like one giant conspiracy unit. So they're all basically guilty at the same time for the same things, right? Which is very, very silly. You can't sue people because somebody in your chat called Banana Man is calling you a cuck. I'm not Banana Man. Okay? So I don't know what to tell you. That doesn't have anything to do with me. Right? Do I look like Banana Man to you? I don't think so. All right, boys. I'm going to go grab me one of those bullshit drinks. What are they called? They're like Angry Orchards. I have like one in my fridge. I think I'm going to drink one. And it's going to be disgusting probably. So, which means I probably won't drink the rest of it. That's how you like curb drinking. Just drink something disgusting. Yeah, I don't want to drink this anymore. It's terrible. By the way, 220 from Naked Snake. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Marv Hunt over on Kick. Appreciate you, brother. We love you, dude. Thank you. Going in strong. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, exactly. Funny how all the biggest bitches and cryboys on the internet try to pretend that saying mean words online is causing them real world actionable harm. Well, the issue is he'll say that, he'll say that, and then he'll claim that he's making so much money and he doesn't care, right? It's crazy, Dan Robertson says, "Watch up and over him 60." Oh, that's way off. Hell yeah, thank you, brother. So that's how these things work, right? You can't sue people for calling you. No, you cannot. Now, technically, you can sue anybody for any reason, but you get what I'm saying. Stormy says, "My grandma would say the kind of person would have stood up for Goliath. You should stay away from them. They have a need to keep the peace at the expense of the truth." Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you. Hibiscus, Angry Orchard is the best flavor. Gross. Did you drink when you went to saw BTM or BTS or whatever? This is just water, by the way. I don't know why it's in a mug. I just didn't feel like grabbing anything else. It was just sitting there. I was like, I'll just use that. My giant 5-pound mug of water. Disgusting. All right, boys. Let's continue real quick. Let's move on to the next Jer clip. We got infinity Jer clips, brother. Infinity Jer clips. There's always more. That's the great thing about Jer. There's just always more. Infinite more. I don't think he streamed today, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just did. He just didn't stream today. He was like, no, thank you. He's been taking a lot of time off. It's been interesting to see. And now all he talks about on Twitter, is just Candace Owens now. And he's simping as hard as he can for Andrew Wilson, which is very strange. Yeah, like that. For what I've noticed is he quite literally just simps for Andrew Wilson 24/7. Right. And that's kind of the thing he does, to be honest. He just simps real hard. Real hard. Brad Cool jumped in the live chat. I saw it on Don Flurry's. What's up, Donna? Don Flurry says, and then he immediately closed the chat. Brad Cool's like, check out my channel for the truth about Coffee Brand Coffee and how it was owned by Zach Shutt of Made of PCs. Oof. Look at his face. Oh, no. Got his ass. Damn. This happened today, by the way. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Jared Tards, Kino called him Jerry Coyote because his schemes feel. Oh my gosh, brother. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Twisted, they call everybody a flagger. Literally everyone. Okay. There was this channel, like when I first started YouTube, that was real wild. And they would just like upload videos of my house, like street views of my house with my address. And would swat me and then brag about swatting me on their channel and message my family members. And then they would, what do they use? They would forge the message on some like random app. And then they would make it look like I beat my family and I beat my ex-wife and stuff. Obviously, I had the originals, so I posted them on Twitter. And then he deleted his Twitter. And then the FBI got involved when he started swatting me. Of course. So the FBI got involved. And then they went to YouTube, and I got with my partner manager, and they emailed him and tried to get his information for the FBI. And when YouTube emailed him for the information, because YouTube was telling me everything, they were sending me copies of everything. And when they asked him for his information, he gave the information he gave was a McDonald's in New York City. Okay, this was like 7 years ago, by the way. So YouTube sent that to me. The FBI correlated, and they were like, "No, this is not right." So they went back to the guy and asked him again, and then he deleted his channel. And the narrative is I flagged his channel and got it deleted. That never happened. He deleted his own channel. YouTube emailed me and said, hey, the guy deleted his own channel. There's nothing we can do. And as far as I know, I do know from now, after talking to the FBI, that he was from Adelaide, Australia. And from what I know from the FBI, he got charged and investigated for some kind of terrorism charge in Australia. This was 7 years ago. That's the person they're talking about that I flagged down, by the way. So that's what they're talking about when they say that. That stupid shit. It's hilarious. But at any rate, boys. Oh, Don Flargany, we love you, buddy. Don Flargany says, no way, TheQuartering got 70K very real new subs after running ads on my streams. Yeah, so by the way, on one of my recent videos had a quartering ad on it. It's insanity. It's crazy, brother. He saw the right now. Oh, yeah, he did. He was fucked. He was fucked up, bro. Yeah, look, dude. If I cared about clip channels, I would have struck 100 of them by now. There's clips of me up every day on like 10 different channels. I don't care. I've never minded. I don't care about that at all. Never. You don't even have to be transformative. I don't give a fuck. Like, just do whatever you're going to do. Doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? But when you start like swatting people, you're going a little bit overboard, brother. And especially nowadays, the FBI is going to be on. You're going to be at your door. There's nothing you can do. Right? So all I did was I just talked to the FBI about it. And then they confirmed with YouTube and then he just deleted his shit. I didn't do nothing. I was just like, oh, damn, okay. All right, then. I guess he's out. He's dipping the fuck out. Oh, it's funny. Don says, oh no, not the drunk seething at random comments at 1 a.m. Jared. This is my favorite, is when he yells at people, right? He yells at people. Oh no. Oh my gosh. So anyways, this crybaby would absolutely strike people down for bullying, harassment, and spreading vile lies if they claim to be about him. At least we've got pretty good evidence from your mouth that you're poo pants cuck. You're a poo pants cuck. I'm still blown away. Still blown away that he talked about his wife's vagina smelling bad. That's just the strangest shit I've ever seen. Ever in my life, you know? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Why would he do that? Why would anybody do that? You know? Oh, yeah, she's gross. She stinks. She's disgusting. I want to leave her. Why would you say that on stream, brother? Why? Why? It's insanity, dude. It's insanity. Shout out to all the boys, by the way. We're 220 away from Naked Snake on this beautiful Friday. Love all you boys. Appreciate all you boys. One red boy from a rainbow night. We're there. Get on it. Diggity dog on it. That comment's ground for divorce. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably why it happened. Thank you. Appreciate you. Why would he admit half the stuff? I don't know, man. I think the reason he would admit that stuff was to let people know that he has sex sometimes, right? Like Jeremy's one of those guys that has to let people know that he has sex. I have sex, brother. I love women's, not men's, I promise. I love women's. I have sex all time. I have sex for real, though, with women, right? He's one of those guys that has to tell everybody that. It's like, yeah, you're like fucking 50. Of course, you should, right? Why would I? You should be doing that. No one asked, brother. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. Don Flurgan, he says the new email sent to Coffee Brand Coffee customers saying thanks for their support are able to get our coffee on Amazon and Walmart shelves. He said, excuse me. He recently responded to people saying he lied about getting on shelves by saying it was Cope. Would love to walk into my local Walmart and buy a bag, but can't seem to find any anywhere. Yeah, right here, this guy says, Jeremy, you said it would be available on the shelves at Walmart. So many people have told you this, and I think you know that, but you think this is a win. It's not. Coring just says Cope. Just straight up caught in a lie and says Cope. That's it. Cope. Damn. I guess give him the dub, right? Cope. That would you win. You win, I guess. All you have to do is say Cope. Easy. Easy. This was one of my favorite tweets. Was the boasting about losing weight tweet. Down 15 pounds, 90 or so to go. By the way, he's almost a month into this diet right now. Almost a month. Okay. A whole ass month. And he's only down 15 pounds. And apparently he lost 13 pounds the first week. So he's only lost 2 pounds in 2 weeks. When you're 400 pounds, brother, you should be losing like 60 pounds a month at first. And then, of course, it'll go down to 30, 25, 20, 15. And then you'll get down to a reasonable weight, right? 90 pounds to go, LOL. I don't know why we're LOLing right now. He says goal remains 50 by Christmas, which is 3 months away, right? 9, 10, 11. Yeah, well, 3.5 months away. 75 by my birthday. No idea when his birthday is. 100 by next Christmas. So he wants to lose a 50 over the course of an entire year. Bro, you could throw my consciousness, you know? You could completely throw my consciousness into him and I could lose all that weight in like 10 months. When you're that extreme of a weight, it's crazy, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Thank you, Twisted Focus. Yeah, it's all good, dude. I don't mind at all. I always just think it's funny. I don't know, it doesn't bother me. You know, he does not bother me. Jace. Is he on the Melanie Butter diet? Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. All you have to do, man, is just stay below a certain caloric intake. Eat relatively clean. Don't drink alcohol. You'll lose weight. And obviously weight train. You're going to want to weight train. It's that easy. It's the end of it right there. It's that easy. And I do not understand why people can't do it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't understand why Jer can't do it. There's some people out there that they don't care, and I get it, you know. I've had friends who are pretty overweight, and I'm like, you want to hit the gym with me? And they're like, no, fuck that. I love being fat. I'm like, all right. Well, okay then. I can't fault you there if you like being fat, man. Like, hell yeah, brother. All good. That's what I'm saying, Chris McKeegan. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. He should be losing 50, 60 pounds the first month. right? But again, he claims he's been drinking vodka. He claims he's been drinking vodka. He claims he's eaten probably 3,000 calories a day. Lay the vodka on top of that, we're at 3,000 calories. You are not going to lose weight on a 3,000 calorie diet. Nope. Now, you might at his size, but it would be like a pound a week, right? So it would take you a year to lose 50 pounds. And are you going to stay on that weird little diet for a year straight? No. You know what I'm saying? No. What's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? Marv says lean protein, complex carbs, calorie deficit, full body workout. That's it. And then once you get good at working out, you can do more. You can start changing things up, do what's best for you, go a little harder, change your splits up. The sky's the limit, man. The sky's the limit. I went to the gym today and did some real heavy shoulders. It was beautiful. I loved it. I love doing that shit every day. And also I get to go to Guitar Center, which is next door, and clown around for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Play some Les Paul customs, drop that top string down and just chug the shit out of them for fun. I like doing that. It's fun for me. It's fun for me, damn it. All right. So if you guys don't remember, I'm going to remind you, tomorrow I will be on Flashcast with a bunch of the boys. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. We're going to be clowning on the quartering. It'll be great. So don't forget. Don't forget, I'll be tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun, dude. A lot of fun. And I'm real excited to do it. And then I'll probably take off Sunday because I'm tired. I'm tired, boys. It hurts me. All right, what is this right here? What is this? Let's see what this is. Shoulders. Oh, thank you, Flip Shaman. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate your love there, man. Thank you. All right.
Go ahead. Find someone else selling out my hot butter rum. I challenge you to. Okay? I know that you A-logs are watching. The way the business works is that we roast a coffee.
Yeah. Good luck getting new people to buy your coffee when you're extremely condescending. It's never worked, man. It's never worked. Not Bread says, is Camelot drunk? No, I have not drank. I have not drank since last Friday. I was thinking about sipping a little, but I have to go downstairs, and I don't really want to go downstairs right now. Jer, I have no sex and watch my wife at the rodeo. That's for damn sure. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
And then we bag the coffee, and we send it to Amazon. When we make K-Cups, we roast the K-Cup coffee, and then we get it put into K-Cups because K-Cup machines are very, very expensive. We looked at buying one. We were really close to buying one.
The whole, and I know this is a clip from a few days ago, but the weirdest thing about this to me, the strangest thing about this to me, is the fact that it's not the problem that you didn't buy the K-Cup machine or the reason you didn't buy the K-Cup machine. That was never the problem. The problem is you said you had it on your credit card and you had already bought one like 18 times. So that's what people want to know. Like, why did you say you bought one when you never bought one? That's it. You drink 5 months. Oh, that's true. That's different. I don't count that as a drinking day, Art. You're right. When I take a swig of whiskey and the fight milk, I don't consider that me drinking for the day. When I drink, I'll like go out and I'll get me a little, whiskey with some Diet Coke or some shit, and I'll just drink it. I'll sip on it, and I'll drink like 3 or 4 of those over the course of 6 hours. That's like a day. That's when I, drink.
But there was I didn't know you needed to buy like some food grade air compressor that was really expensive. And so it made more sense to just pay somebody with a K-Cup machine to put my coffee in it. That's the conspiracy.
There is no conspiracy. People just want to know why you said you bought it. That's it. That's what people want to know.
That's the grand conspiracy. I roast the coffee.
He roasts the coffee, by the way.
I send the coffee 900 pounds at a time.
He sends the coffee
to somebody who puts it in a K-Cup for me.
He's smirking like he's getting one over on people. I love this clip. And it's like, you're not telling anybody anything new. This is not the point. Sir Flies with 5 get the memberships. Thank you, brother. I love you. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, Sir Flies. Shout out to my boy.
That's That's the gotcha that these retards think is some sort of gotcha.
No, the gotcha is you said you bought it already. That's the gotcha. And my point is he'll never address that. He will never in history address why he said he already had it on his credit card. He'll never address that. He'll just say, oh, I never bought it. I don't know why people thought I did. It's like, well, you said you did. He's never going to respond to that. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. That's the biggest draw. And that's what pissed everybody off. They're like, why were you not responding to this? I'm confused, you know? God, this is a terrible look from a boy here. So he's scamming his watchers? Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right? That's like the whole point on all of it. You know? All right, here we go.
There's a big difference between what I do and what most everyone else does. I don't drop ship my coffee. We roast our own special blends. We hand flavor our beans.
But on the Walmart store, it says it is repackaged goods from a different seller.
We pack our orders. We ship our orders. We handle our customer service. We are not a drop ship outlet. We're a real coffee company. And I made that investment with the plan of having something that could grow.
Well, rest in peace for that, brother. Rest in peace to that. Because you could have sidestepped all of this. Could have sidestepped all of it and just been like, hey, look, I started this company. I'd love you to support me. We're getting our coffee from Mill Creek. We're getting our K-Cups from Java Taza, and then somebody will ask him, oh, it's drop ship. And he'd be like, yeah, it's drop ship. My plan is for it to not be one day, but right now this is how I'm going to go forward. That's all he had to say. And it wouldn't have changed his sales at all. Actually, his sales probably would have went up. Right? Because all they want is transparency. And that's the biggest sticking point for everything is all people wanted was transparency this whole time. That's it. It's that easy. And he's like, no, I don't think so. No, I'm just going to continue saying this. Savvy jumps in. So there's been this weird thing about Melanie and Botox, which is weird. I don't know anything about it, but we're about to cover it right now. David says, I think he actually believes his lies. He'd probably pass a lie detector. You might be right. You might be right. I kind of think the same thing. Thank you, Twisted Focus. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. All right. Savvy, better than Beardo. Oh, I agree. Savvy's the GOAT. Savvy is the GOAT, boys. She's always been real cool. All right, here's what we're going to do here. Where is it at? I totally forgot to do this last stream. We're going to do the golden shower goal for the last hour of the show. Golden shower. That's 10 gold, boys. $10 super chats. Appreciate you guys. Get on it, doggone it. There it is. The golden shower. Hit that naked snake. Have a good ass time. Nick Rose says, Cody's been drinking when he gets up and starts shaking his hips. That's true. I got to twerk for the boys. You know what I'm saying? Got to twerk for the boys. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. All right. Here we go. Savvy. So moving on. There's been this weird thing about plastic surgery and Melanie claiming she's never had plastic surgery or whatnot. And again, this is one of those things, right? Where who cares? I've never understood this. Like, if you've had plastic surgery or Botox in the past, who cares? You know what I'm saying? The point is like abusing something like to the gills to where like you look fucked up, right? That's the issue. And that's personally an issue for you, not anybody else. You could still be like, yeah, I get Botox all the time. Fuck y'all. And then people would be like, okay. And that would be the end of it, right? But no, we have to do this dog and pony show where we're like, oh, I don't, actually, here's what happened, right? So Savvy says, I don't know why Mel is lying about this non-issue. Every single week on Jared's channel, she sits there, eyebrows unmoving. You're getting Botox now. It's fine. Lots of girls get suckered into it. If you start in your 20s and do it for a long time, you're stuck for it. You're stuck for life almost. All anyone has to do is just stare at her eyebrows and mute the video, and you can focus. It's obvious. But if you forgot eyebrows are meant to move, right? A private flat. So right here, she says, nope, I've had zero plastic surgery and have no fillers or Botox, definitely the same nose. Melanie says, that's true. I've had no filler or Botox and zero plastic surgery. The old filler and Botox have been long out of the system for years. No lies. Wait, hold on. I've had, I see. We're skirting past the word never. I see. So she has had it in the past. I see. I understand. Crazy. Crazy. Fucking Madam Savage. Oh my gosh. That's funny. All right. So Melanie also had a video that came out. Melanie. Yeah, this was the video I saw earlier. It was very strange. He looks like a different person. Now, this could also be makeup, right? This could be a completely different makeup style right here. Because this was a long time ago. You know, I think makeup has completely changed in the last 15 years, the way people do it. But yeah, she totally looks like a different person there. No doubt. No doubt, brother. It's very, very weird. All right, here's the video she put out as well. I like Botox. It's short for botulism toxin. It is. Hell yeah, brother. It is.
It's funny how when you make a post about something or anything, the one-sided beefs that people have with you, it's like, huh. You'll post about something about, you know, big things that are going on in the world. It's like, oh man, yeah, this is crazy that this is going on, or this is, I don't like this. And then you got like these people in the replies that are like, that make it about them. And it's like, I don't really know you. Why would this be about you? I don't know. I think that it's like was when some people are chronically online, they think that they're little, there can be like these really small internet spaces of just like a certain group of people in a little community, but they think it's bigger than it is. Because in a world of like Twitter likes and stuff, then people think that that reflects real life, but it doesn't. And so you get these little cliques that just think that, and they are so online all the time, and they're constantly thinking about, you know, enemies that they've made up in their head because whatever, they will believe some crazy stuff that they saw from some drama slop channel or something. And so then they have imaginary beef with that person in their head, and they think that that person has beef with them, but that person isn't even thinking about them in most of these cases. Because when it comes to gossip, like,
the issue here is when you are an online public person, right? That's like the biggest issue here. That's like the biggest thing, right? And it doesn't really matter what is going on or what people are saying. The issue is, and this is from the very beginning, right? Because I think a lot of people, when this all started happening, a lot of people were actually interested to hear what she had to say. And this goes all the way back to that first stream. You guys know the one. And people just wanted to hear the responses, like address these things, be transparent, and that would probably make it a little bit better. But it went back to the completely deflect and deny tactic, which has never worked. If you're going to be a public person on the internet, you cannot pretend like you don't know what people are talking about, right? So when somebody is saying, hey, there's this super viral video that ended up getting Jeremy banned from Ren Fair, where he's following women around and saying fucked up stuff. What's your opinion on that? Do you think that's okay behavior? Like he said it was okay, normal behavior. What do you think? You know, the best course of action is to be truthful and say what you think say what you interpret that as, right? She could have been like, yeah, that was really gross behavior, but I've talked to him and that was a long time ago. He's a different person now. He's told me he would never do that again. And he also agrees it was gross behavior. That's what he's told me. So I'm choosing to, you know, take his word for that because he's been good to me. She could have said that. Now, obviously, that wouldn't have fixed every problem, but a lot of people would have been like, okay, at least she's like addressing what's going on, right? Unfortunately, it was just like, I've never heard of these things because I'm not parasocial. And I'm like, brother, your job is to be online. To pretend like you haven't, you know, to pretend like you haven't heard of these crazy things that are directly connected to you is disingenuous, and it just pisses people off more. And then it goes into extreme extreme like trolling because now people are like pissed, right? Paul says, "Did you move?" No, sir. Mm-mm. Billy says Mel's being a sneaky fucker with the word. And thank you, Billy. Nick Rose says, I had a buddy named Ben growing up, 100% short bus. Guy could only say 2 sentences. He's leaps about smarter than Melly. Oh, come on, Nick. Come on, brother. How could you? How could you, brother? Well, I mean, Alucard, yeah. So it goes back to that one thing. You know, what's the popular saying? You know, they will pretend not to understand something, therefore making discourse about that something impossible. And that's what TheQuartering has been doing since day one. That's what they've been doing since day one. And that's just, it's not going to work as a public person, you know? So, By the way, don't forget we have 10 gold super chats as a goal for the next hour-ish. Thank you. Appreciate you. Victory Lane Exotic says, how's the snake from your pool? Fine. Not dead, which is the most important thing, you know? It's the most important thing. Kevin says, do you have a response for the slander? The slander. As you being a failed race car driver, I agree. That's my response. Hell yeah, brother.
Usually the person being gossiped about is just living their life. It's like the person being gossiped about is like a celebrity to these people. Otherwise, like, what would be the point? If I think about some rando that I disagree with or whatever, the last thing I'm going to do is be spending my energy making a bunch of posts about them. Like, it's not important enough. Like, who cares?
But see, making this video is doing that. And we're kind of covering both bases. Yeah.
So it's funny when that happens because these people will put, like, I'm just a normal person who, yes, I've been on the internet for a long time, but whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I'm the most boring person. I spend sometimes like looking at fitness content, gaming content, or whatever online, but in some political stuff, but like that whole space in general has gotten crazy. But it's like, yeah, I walk my dog with my husband every day, go to the gym with my husband, do IRL things like watch anime, play video games.
See, this is the issue, though. This has nothing to do with anything, right? This is another. It's just like the Jeremy thing. Like Jeremy will address a thing that has nothing to do with the allegation that people have, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if people were saying Jeremy's gay and he's like, people are saying stuff about me, he would be like, yeah, so I have a wife, okay? And you guys are virgins, all right? Okay. And that would be him addressing like credible allegations of him being gay, right? I'm being hypothetical right now. It would have nothing. It's like you can still have a wife or a past wife and be gay. What are you talking about? It's not telling us anything, right? So,
pretty boring. Like, I'm just living my life. The last thing I'm thinking about is just consuming my days with having beef with random people on the internet. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, but see, then why would you make a video if you don't care? That's like the biggest issue, man. If you're gonna make a video, it's just gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse, right? Here's Keith. I think, is this the part where Kino Casino after? I always like watching these guys. Corn Pop.
26. They don't even look like the same person. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah,
man.
what?
So one of her simps goes, how the fuck do you manage to reverse aging?
Too. No,
I know she clearly had a nose job, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Clearly had some sort of a nose job, some sort of work done. But this simp is claiming that Mel has reversed aging through God's grace and that this is the Christian glow. Civil Dissident comes in and goes, nose job. And that struck a nerve with old Melonless Mac. And she says, lol, nope, I've had 0 plastic surgery. and have no fillers or Botox. Definitely the same nose. We're all pressing X to doubt, but we're going to hit Y to present lie. This tweet was a lie, folks. Here we have footage of Melanie Mack at the Botox clinic. She actually uploaded this shit. Okay.
So she lied.
It's out there.
So she
lied. She lied.
Then why respond if you're religious and you think it's demonic and terrible to say lies to people, right?
Botox for the jaw.
There it is. You hear that? The doctor goes, we're here for the Botox for the jaw reduction.
We just did a second round of Botox.
Yeah, MH, this is my point, man. And this kind of goes back to my point. Okay. Goes back to my point, right? Where'd you go? You went up here. It's like what plastic, nothing wrong with plastic surgery. And that's a personal preference, right? If you're supporting it or you're against it, right? That's whatever. Who cares, right? The issue is like, why just say no? It's like gear, right? So I have the same thing. Like people will be either not condoning gear, like, like steroid use in, men or women. Who cares? Like there'll be a jack dude that's 300 pounds, fucking 8% body fat, obviously on gear, because you can't get natty limits are very low, very, very low natty limits. Okay. So like me, I would never weigh over 190 at 7% body fat, no matter what I did in life. On gear, I could get to like 240, but I'll never be over 190. No matter what. So that's the natty limit for your height, depending on who you are. And genetics play a small role in this as well. But there's guys out there that look like monsters. And they're like, yeah, I'm not on gear. And I'm like, well, I don't care if you are, but stop saying you're not. That's gay. It's gay. We all know you are. It's not a big deal. Donna says, update on booking t-shirts. First goal boy. Best goal boy. Thank you, Donna. I got three pages last week. I should have another 3 this week. And it's like bouncing around between chapters. And everything else is done. So, and I sent you. Yeah, I already sent you your tumblers and peg, tumblers, diecast, and everything else. I think, right? Did you get those? Am I crazy? I think you got those already. But yeah, I'm waiting on a few pages, and then we're good to go, man. Art takes a long time. My dumbass underestimated that shit like a retard. All right, thank you, Donna. I love you. Appreciate you.
For the jaw reduction.
Aperture. What is she in fucking in Portal 2?
To help with that. Tell me a little bit. Let's talk about functional. What issues were you having before we did this? We did it the first session 6 months ago. The first time.
Once I did learn about how Botox can fix that. It's been great just for both the pain.
Okay. So you like why would you lie when there's the video of you doing the thing?
Yes.
Pain, and then also
Dan, my boy. Donna says, yes, I got the tumblers. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I started sending those out. So thank God for that. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Dan says, I'm not gay like her. At least I admit I've done cycles gear. Yeah. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Dan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. All right. I'm sorry. I'm doing math in my brain. Thank you, boys.
So my face looks better.
And there it is.
So
for cosmetic reasons, she was getting Botox to make her face less puffy and wide.
Yeah.
But she looks like a completely different person. Let's be real.
She looks more normal and better in my opinion.
Well, she looks like an actual human being and not the weird freakazoid waifu monstrosity for gooners to simp and goon for on the fucking internet, right? So this was a long time ago.
I'm extremely happy.
Awesome. And how easy was it, the injection today?
So easy. Like, it didn't hurt at all. It's life-changing.
Awesome.
Like, it's so much better.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody?
Okay.
Melanie.
So now this is somehow the same person. Okay. I just want you guys, just keep in mind, we've all seen Melanie recently.
Yeah, this is pretty jarring. I think this is like a completely different makeup style, I guess. Like a lot of contouring. I don't know, man. I don't know how to do makeup, but it does look pretty stark.
That was Melanie 6 years ago at the Botox clinic.
So it's not AI. This is not AI.
No, this is real. This is Melanie Mack like a few years ago. She looked like this. I think this is like 10 years ago. This is what she looked like.
How?
Okay. And
How?
it's like, Are you fucking kidding me, bitch?
Forget the context. Like I'm saying, like
she had a lot of work done. Like she looks like 3 completely different people. Mel in the Botox video, Mel in her lip filler video here, where she admits to getting lip injections.
Oh, that's what it. Yeah, her lips. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, which she claims she didn't do, which she did because she's admitting it here on camera. And then Mel today, like they're 3 completely different people. So something clearly has drastically changed. Okay, most likely plastic surgery.
Vlogmas Day, and I have been getting asked this so freaking much, and that is, did you get lip injections? About it, long story.
She kind of looks like Scarlett a little bit.
No.
Yeah, it's like Mel
No. No.
and Scarlett mixed a little bit. The lips look like the.
Oh man. No. One says Body Snatchers got the original Mel. Original Mel Mac was a decent human being. This version is cup hold grifting program. Thank you. 1 2 cents. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is it. I don't know. Like the paycheck. What? Why? I don't know.
Fake.
But even the voice.
It's very like. Why would you want? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with her and Jeremy.
Completely different.
Like
here, she actually had cleavage as well.
It's like no.
It's weird, man. It's absolutely weird. It's absolutely weird. Hey, Toasty, thank you for the raid on Rumble. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, Toasty. Shout out to Toasty for being goated. We love you. We appreciate you. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you. This was a good one too. Thank you, Donna, by the way, for the gifted for the gold boy. The first out of 10. We got 9 left, 40 minutes left. Don't forget, get the hell on it, doggone it. What's up, Third Martian? How you doing, brother? All right.
Melanie Mac has decided to launch a channel called Butter Maniac.
Fuck yeah.
This has been going on for almost a month now. And she's racked up a jaw-dropping 753 subscribers so far on her 12 videos.
Buddy.
Wow, she's so popular on the internet, guys. She's so relevant and important.
Religious channel.
Yes. Her most recent video here, How to Get Skinny, only has 340 views. But that was only 16 hours ago. Let's see, the one from a week ago is the Bible Diet. And it only has 458 views. Yeah. She's only eating pages from the Bible now.
What the fuck?
By the way, this is Happy 3,000 Pages of Jer, brought to you by.
He's only eating pages of the Bible. Oh my god. Oh, it's funny. My fitness routine, 130K at the OR. What does that mean? I'm stupid, I feel like. What the hell does that mean, brother? What does that mean? Oh my gosh. All right.
The Kiwi Farms, Jer's Farms thread, just a year ago was sitting around only 600 pages. Now it's over 3,000 pages.
Go! We did it!
Special thanks to Return of the Mac and Cheese, Reardon Steel, we're on here, and many, many others who have made this possible.
The road to 4,000, folks. Let's go.
Remember, there was disdain for plebeians. Man.
Oh, it's just the beginning. It'll be at 20,000 eventually. It's gonna be up there. It will rival only the legends. Only the legends, Marv Hunt. Only the legends. Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's coming from a girl who literally almost died of dehydration eating butter sticks. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about a butter diet. I'm not big on any like fad diets is what I call them. I don't know if I should call them fad diets, but you know, I'm an old school believer of calories in, calories out. It's kind of my whole deal. High protein, obviously.
554 views.
Where's
at his peak? Yes, on the morning show. Where the hell is Melanie Mac?
Buddy.
So now we're going to have a look at Jer's morning show.
I can see how it went by this
You
image.
can see he's just utterly felted, buddy. Utterly fucking defeated.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
So Ethan Ralph's wonky hand is saying Melanie just changed her channel name. She's watching live. She just changed the channel name. What did she change? Did she really? What did she fucking change it to?
What was it? Butter Mac?
Butter Maniac.
Butter.
Buddy, Jer looks so fucking
Melanie
felted,
Mac.
dude. All right, quickly. I gotta take a piss. Let's take a
Me
quick
too,
little
actually,
break
me
here.
too.
We're gonna come back in 2 minutes.
Ash. She changed it right now because she's watching.
To Melanie Mac.
It's funny. Ah, man. Like, if you're one of those people that like cannot even remotely like handle people like talking about you or shitting on you, you know, daily. If you can't handle that, like, you definitely don't need to be watching people like reacting to you religiously. Because I feel like that would make you go insane, right? If you were just, all you did was just constantly stare at yourself and stare at people yelling at you all day, like, it would just make you go insane. I feel like, right? But Marv Hunt with 1,000 kicks says when Jeremy checks bounce, Mel's going to bounce. I would agree, right? I mean, would you really want to go through all of that for some money? I don't think so, right? I don't think so, and definitely not for free, right? Derek Cuda, thank you for the gift of sub, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Rack says you shouldn't be in entertainment if you can't take the company. I mean, think about it this way, buddy. The celebrities, for example, you know, maybe if it's on Twitter or what have you, bro, like, you can't even go into their replies on Twitter or anything because 50% of the replies are literal people freaking the fuck out. And these are, you know, like real celebrities, like, you know, Mark Ruffalo and people like that. Just shit. If you couldn't handle that kind of attention, like, you wouldn't be able to do any of this. You would just have a nervous breakdown, right? And we already know that Jeremy, he like Googles himself and watches shit about him every day, which is extremely unhealthy. Extremely unhealthy to be Googling yourself, going to Twitter, typing in your name, and like losing your shit, right? Because even though these people are blocked, like, Jeremy will get on alt Twitter accounts and go find the post about him and bookmark them. Like, just losing his shit. It's crazy. You know, that would just, bro, I would just go insane. You know what I'm saying? I just fucking tweet stuff, do my shows, and then I move on. That's it. It's crazy to me. I don't understand why you would do that. You know, just watch stuff about yourself all day. I don't do that. Can't do it. You know, because if you're a creator of any size, doesn't matter. You could be 10,000 subs, right? You know, 10,000 subs. There's going to be videos about you. This is how this works. This is how it's always worked. And if you like, imagine just watching that shit daily, 24/7. Gosh, brother. Oh, makes me sick to my stomach even thinking about that shit. You know what I mean? No, thank you, dude. What's Google mean? Shit. Hell, I don't know. We're 160 away from Naked Snake. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Seething, D what? Seething. Dylan says, have you priced out how much it is to rent a fat suit, fake beard, and a trucker hat? Shit. Oh. You know? You mean Bing? Hell, or what is it? Duck? What is it called? What was that thing called? DuckDuckGo or something? I remember that one. The old search engines that like competed with Google, like DuckDuckGo, Ask Jeeves, maybe. I don't fucking remember. DuckDuckGo, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. One says, what is the Botox for? What is the Botox for, brother? Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. What is it for, man? I don't know. The damn hats, wearing in hats indoors is weird. Yeah, it depends, man. Like, if I have an like emergency invite to a stream, like somebody wants me to be on a stream, and I have to run upstairs and my hair is destroyed, which it will be less likely to happen now because I like cut all the stuff now. I like, you know, cut my hair today, you know. So I got it looking decent. But when my hair was destroyed, I would just throw a hat on and stream. Because it's like this. It's like whew, right? Completely, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is sometimes. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is. DuckDuckGo is better than Google now since they don't do the advert results crud. Oh, yeah. Belly Cuda, we got the first one of the night. How you doing, Belly Cuda? Says, I used to watch your channel a lot a few years ago, but you don't now, though, right? But now you're fixated on one person. Yes, I'm fixated on the guy that is threatening me with a lawsuit. Moving on to weird swatting stuff and making videos about me constantly for whatever reason. And also has false flagged my channel 3 times trying to get my income and my ability to take care of my family gone, as he's done to 2 other channels so far and struck probably over 20 channels now. So yeah, that's why I'm just gonna keep going and just roasting this motherfucker, right? Because it's fun. Yeah. I am not the person that runs away and like cries about that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna keep going, right? You should just run away and leave him alone and let him sue you and let him strike your channel and lose all your income. You should just let him do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep roasting my boy. That's what I'm gonna do. It's fun. It's fun. M Bone says no love lost. M Bone, no love lost. Why hasn't JR attacked Nerdrotic? Well, there's almost no way he could strike Nerdrotic. So here's the thing. Gary has well over 1 million subs, right? It's much harder to strike those channels. I think I am the largest channel he struck so far. He struck me 3 times. He got Luther 4 times. And I think he doesn't have the balls to strike somebody that has well over 1 million subs because they're going to be really well connected. And he probably thinks I'm not. So it's easy to like get my channel deleted. You know what I'm saying? So, but at any rate, I don't think Gary's made any dedicated videos about the quartering because Gary's never been like that. And also, it wasn't really about him other than Jeremy saying F&T sucks. You know what I'm saying? Right? Other than that, he just says F&T's gay and they're all bitches because they, didn't side with him or something. I don't remember now, but it was gay, Yeah, Dylan, exactly. He knows how to fight. He's been to prison before, brother. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. All the Jared alt accounts. Get out of here. How could you? Gary isn't a drama streamer. He made a few comments calling him lame over Chrissy Mayer. That's about it. Yeah. IC says Jeremy reminds me of SS Sniper Wolf. He wants to be Tim Pool and wears his skin plus steals videos. Yeah, he's still stealing videos to this day, but it's actually very regular that his stuff gets removed. He had another video removed the other day. So it's not very surprising. I love the Jer roast. Yeah, well, that's my point, Pinky. Like Fluffy is for every one person that I've never seen before. That's like, I don't like that you're pushing back against the guy trying to sue you and strike your channel. There's like 6 billion people that are like, I love it. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yep. Of course. Mm-hmm. Unseen Dimension says, is every episode about him now? Yes, for the foreseeable future, yeah. Although I might do, I've been thinking about doing game streams. Like I was doing one a week for a while now. For the foreseeable future. Yes. Hell yeah. We got 30 minutes, 9 gold boys left, 30 minutes for the gold boy golden shower on Friday night. We're 160 from Nick and Snake. Didn't he drunk tweet Tim one night and Tim had to block him? Yeah. When the issue is when you betray Jeremy, and by the way, when you betray him, it means that you just don't agree with him for something, right? That means you betrayed him. He will fucking lose his mind. Because he always says that everybody that's going after him, he helped build their careers and they're disloyal. And I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't help me. I don't even know you. I don't even talk to you. What? You didn't build. I guess you did build Luther Morgan's channel, actually. Let's be honest, and Don and whatnot, right? So, how much info could there be about Jeremy? Well, that's the point. Is when people start moving on from Jeremy. For example, like I stopped talking about Jeremy for about a month because I was like, whatever. And Jeremy stopped talking, and then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere with a video mentioning me like 5 or 6 times, and then implied he was going to sue me. And I was like, what the fuck? And this is after he already struck me twice. I was like, okay, I guess I'll stream about this. I mean, he mentioned me 5 times. I got to stream about this. What the fuck? You didn't help me. I don't even talk to you. What? It's gold. It's content gold, brother. And then he just kept freaking fucking up every day. So, you know, what was it? I don't remember who it was. It was Flash. I was talking to Flash about this, and he was like, "We'll finally kind of forget about Jared's existence and move on, and then he'll make a video or do something insane, and then everybody's talking about it again." You know, this is how it works, man. Exactly. I'm nobody. Exactly, dude. Mm-hmm. Yes. How much of his dad's money did he waste? Oh, God, I can't even imagine. Well, I mean, he grew up wealthy, right? So a lot, probably. A lot. Jeremy says that his parents still buy him and his sister the same amount of gifts, so they're not mad at Christmas. And I'm like, you are 43 years old. What are you talking about? Your parents still buy you all the same amount of gifts for Christmas. My mom sends me in the mail on Christmas, you know, or like a week before Christmas, my mom will send me some socks and some underwear. Right? That's my Christmas, and I love it. I do love it. I depend on that. The other ones are worn out. I need some more. You know? Yeah, D, what exactly? 100%. I kind of agree, Selgris. I kind of agree. But again, he could prevent all this by just stop worrying about it. Stop threatening to sue people. Stop flagging people's channels. He flagged my channel Thursday. Wait, Tuesday. Tuesday, flagged my channel. What is the date there? Wednesday. I'm just stupid. I'm stupid as hell. I'm sorry, guys. And he's basically, all he has to do is flag it 2 more times and my channel gets deleted. So that's how it works, man. I won't let my parents get me stuff for Xmas. I just want to see them. Yeah, exactly. My mom's going to give me socks and underwear. She's just going to do it. Right? And they're not fancy. They're just normal ass underwear and socks. And I'm cool with it. I like it. I'm all about it. That's what I want the most, underwear and socks. Mm-hmm. Yep. You ain't lying, Radiosphere. You ain't lying. Marv Hunt says my wife does that. Why are adults getting gifts? It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you got to think like Jeremy is kind of a man child. He's kind of like a giant infant, so he probably wants to get presents for Christmas, right? It probably means a lot to him because he probably grew up getting like everything he wanted, so he really wants that, you know. Hell's bass player, Spiked Sodomy Lounge. What the hell are you doing out there, Actual Devil? Exactly, Mbone. Hell yeah, brother. Exactly, Radiosphere. That's what it should be like. Give me underwear and socks. I'm totally cool with that, brother. I will take it and I will love it. I agree, M. Hopkins. Yeah. I completely agree with that. Yep. It's that there's nothing wrong with a little bit of that accountability. Yeah. Isn't gift giving one of those love languages? Oh, for sure. For sure. Jeremy will give people, well, I should say women, thousands of dollars because that's his love language, is like buying women stuff. Now, it's hard for me to say that's a love language because I think it's a love language based on ulterior motive, right? They're giving somebody, you know, like it's a man's giving like a woman he wants to have sex with a bunch of money and a bunch of gifts because there's a reason for it. It's because they won't reward it on the other side of it. That's what I think, right? That's kind of how I see it. So. Exactly, Rax. The sneaky fucker, brother. Yeah. Gift giving between shouldn't be extravagant, but thought for fun. Yeah. Well, that's like me and PDH for Christmas. We have like a dollar amount. You know, it's like $200 or something. So I usually get her a bunch of gag gifts because I just give her stupid shit. She kind of does the same thing though. And then mixed in will be an actual like kind of thing, you know. Yeah, see, exactly. 100%, dude. Yeah, M. Hopkins. I completely agree with that. Yeah, you ain't lying. God gave him gout. God gave gout to Jer. He did. Gave gout to Jer. He did. Made him's toe hurt. Poor Jer, boys. Poor Jer. I'm going to go for about another 20 minutes. Not as long tonight because I'm worn slap out and I got some shit I have to do. But yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit longer. We're 160 away from the 22nd Naked Snake in a row. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Rakin. Appreciate you for the pink boy. Shout out to all the boys. M. Dimmel as well. All the gold boys. Appreciate you guys. I love you. I want $200 gag gift spread out over a month. It's what makes it fun. It makes it fun. You know? That's what I like about it. It just makes it fun. It's more like joking. Like, for example, PDH, or for Valentine's Day, I made PDH a card. And I took her out to dinner, obviously, but I made her a card. Thank you, Unseen Dimensions. I appreciate you, brother, for the 10 jewels. I made her a card, and it was that old lady that's like, I'm thinking about you every day and night. I love you. I printed it out. I made it in like Photoshop and printed it out. So it was like a few pages, and it's still on the fridge right now. Thank you, Dermy Wormy. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Dermy Wormy for the raid. Mr. Dermy, hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you, man. Mr. Dermy, shout out to Unseen Dimensions. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate that, buddy. M. Bone with an orange boy.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Thank you, man. Almost forgot to get you a gold, boy. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. M. Bone. Now it's only 8 gold boys. Oh, yeah. Dermy Wormy. I met Dermy Wormy one time on accident. I think. And it was at the lobby of a hotel. I just saw him walking around. I might have talked to him after that. I don't remember. It's been like 5 years now. 4 years, maybe. It's in Houston. Thank you, Dermy. Appreciate you, M-Bone. Love you, buddy. Shout out to M-Bone, everybody. Mr. M-Bone. Alasky, what's up, brother? I'm officially 40. You're 40? Oh, no, Elino. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm right behind you. I'm catching up so fast. Yeah. Hell yeah. Old partner space guy, Twisted Focus. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sounds important. Fuck. That's funny. That's exactly what I do when I make a typo. I just say fuck right after it. Jared struck me and I don't even exist. Oh, Marv Hunt's in Houston. Yeah, we used to go to I used to do a guest spot at Anime Matsuri every year. It was a lot of fun. Daniel Robertson says, love you, homie. Can we get a stream or two not about Jared? I know how you feel about the situation, but it gets old. But I still watch. Just support your lame ass. Look at you. You're still here, though, bitch. How about no? I'm going to do 2 extra streams a week now about Jeremy just because you said that. 7 days a week. And I'm going to name it Thanks, Daniel. Thanks. It's going to say quartering gets fatter / thanks, Daniel. That's what it's going to say. Next stream. Next stream. You did this to yourself. 24/7 stream. Thanks, Daniel. Oh. YouTuber Camelot331 has been live for 3 months straight. When asked about it after setting the record, he said, thanks, Daniel. Oh my God. Hell yeah, Guardian. Thank you, Unseen, for the 6-7. Oh, brother, why? Why'd you do this to me? Come on, brother. Quartering becomes more rotund. He's at 11. Thank you, Daniel. 7 gold boys away. Oh my God. Thank you, man. I was leaving Subway at 1 a.m. Jared rolled up on a rascal scooter and called me racial slurs, poured bleach on me, and shouted, this is what oranges were for. I barely escaped. He's coming for you, brother. He's my paralysis. He's my sleep paralysis demon. My sleep paralysis demon. is Jeremy. Like at 3 a.m., I can just hear him breathing at the foot of my bed. Just, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Go to cbc.com. We have blueberry cobbler. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I hear at 3 a.m. every night. Gosh. One's my boy. That Rax, why you block on my screen? Get out of here. One says Melmac pops in my open window every day. Call me an F slur. Well, I mean, you deserve it though. That's different. I call you an F slur. It's out of love. It's purely out of love. It's out of love, my friend. Thank you, Ones. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Chai T. Appreciate it. I do say it with love. Yes, you are right. That's how I do things. That's how I do it, brother. Just how it's got to be sometimes, brother. I can't help it. You know, what he should do, Mick, what Jeremy should do is he should just start a stream and lay out every single allegation and just be transparent and fucking speak to him. And then never mention it again. Let the chat run wild. Let people get it out of their system and have the video where you address everything and be real and be true, you know, and then never talk about it again and he'd be fine. But that would be, he would have to admit he's wrong. And some people can't do that. Some people just can't do that. Unseen Dimensions with 100 joules. Thank you, brother. 100. Oh, is that Adam Carella? What's up, brother? What are you doing over here on YouTube? Using cake at work destroys my battery. Some gold boy in tonight. May the jar felt forever. Continue. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. 6 gold boys away. We're going, man. Unseen Dimensions, like, I don't know what these are, but you can have them. Well, I appreciate you, brother. Oh, shit. I know. Okay, so it's Friday night, guys. Look, it's Friday night. Okay. I know it's a little bit more laid back today with Jeremy stuff, and I'm kind of talking to chat. I'm just trying to have a good time, man. Sometimes I just want to have a good time with my boys in the chat. So thank you, Adam. I appreciate that, brother. Look at my 1975 Les Paul. Look at it. I have it sitting right here for you. It's beautiful. Look at this bad boy. Oh, it's a fat boy. It's a fat boy. Look at that gold top. Got the cold top, brother. It's a beautiful guitar. Him's a good boy. Oh, that's a good one. It's great. Got it for nothing. I could never afford one of these otherwise. I got it for nothing. So my buddy's moving to California and he's had like 20 guitars and 5 tube amps. And he put it on Facebook Marketplace. And I saw him put it on Facebook Marketplace and I messaged him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And I was like, I want to come over and like try out some of your stuff. And he's like, all right. So I went over to his house. He's very wealthy. So context is important here. And I went over to his big ass house on the mountain and I played this guitar and I played it through this Black Star tube amp. Pretty solid ass amp. And I was playing it and he was like, you should get it. And I was like, I could never afford this. I'm sorry, but I appreciate it. You know, I was kind of looking at getting one of his guitar pedals. And he just told me to take it for 100 bones. He was like, I don't need it, man. He's like, I wanted to go with somebody that's going to play the hell out of it. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, I don't think I can do that, man. You should just sell it on eBay, to be honest. I was like, you should sell it on eBay. And he's like, nah, I'll take it, man. And then he said, take the Black Star amp too. And I was like, oh, are you sure? I asked him over and over. I'm like, are you sure, man? He's like, no, it's fine, dude. And I was like, all right, man. Maybe Jesus is smiling upon me. So I guess I'll take it, brother. So, yeah. Guardian says, I've wondered why'd you stop racing? I haven't. Guardian, I'm just part-time now. I don't do full-time. It's just too expensive. You know, it's just a little too expensive. And traveling is awful. It's awful. You know, so. But it depends. It depends on how much like the pay is. And if the pay wasn't like exorbitant to cover my cost from traveling, I was just like, no, I can't do it. But I have some stuff coming up. But so I'll update you when that happens. Jariah's dad, my man, little hug. Wait, no, little keys, big keys, little hug, big keys. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. We're 5 away. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Unseen Dimensions with 750 joules. My man. Thank you, brother. And Black Kane says, Cam tried to hit me with a truck. Lucky for me, there was a left turn. Oh, my gosh. Fox or Dodge stuff, Twisted? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Bubster says, where's my Tumblr, bitch? I've been sending like ones that only ordered those, right? And then I'm going to, when the book's printed, I'm going to send the others with the books, like all in one big thing. But you can DM me if you want. We'll figure something out for sure. Because I've sent off a metric fuck ton of them so far. Thank you, Bubster. Appreciate you, dude. 4 more. Hell yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, thank God. I am nobody. Thank you, man. Somebody said, what did I think of Jackson's, the Randy Rhodes, the Rhodes Jacksons? I had a USA one, an 89, and I did not like it. Inigo won't let you change your address. Chati, just send me an email. Because every time I've had an address change, I just bookmark it in my emails. so I have like 6 right now that I have marked. Billy says I'll join in. I didn't. Did I? I didn't. I thought I sent yours. Oh, I only sent you the diecast. Never mind. But yeah, I can do that. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Bill. We love you, Bill. Oh my God. Literally half the words in the internet won't accept it. That's weird, Twisted. That's really strange. Very, very strange. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate you. We love you. We appreciate you. You ordered the triple pack tumblers? Yeah, I sent off a bunch of the triple packs recently. The only reason I want to combine the other ones with the book is because the book is so close. Right? And it would be weird to send like something off and then a month later send something the same shit off, you know? So what's up, G-Bug? How you doing, brother? We are officially 90 away. 3 goal boys away. Oh my God. Lord Botha, my man, says, in some pop culture news, Indy Navarrete from Obsession has been cast as Rogue in Marvel's upcoming X-Men movie. Official from that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. She's also going to be at, where is she going to be? She's going to be at Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios as her character in Obsession, like for 3 days running around. And I think that's pretty cool. But also, I think there's going to be a lot of people who are like, take a picture. And I'm like, that'll get annoying pretty fast. It's the highest grossing like indie horror film of all time by like a mile. Ain't even close. You know, I think it's the highest grossing film of all time when it comes to budget ratio. I think could be wrong. It made like $500 million at the box office on a $750,000 budget. It's crazy. Thank you, Lord Botha. I appreciate you. Was a great movie. Loved it. It was fantastic. They did a great job. It kind of raised the bar for horror movies, unfortunately. Because there's a lot of horror movies that you watch and they're just so subpar. And they always try to follow some kind of, you know, metric. They all try to follow the same pattern. You know what's a great horror movie that I watched recently? It was called Lee Cronin's The Mummy. And it's like in the Evil Dead universe. Oh, same guy, right? And it was super solid. Super solid. It's a little slow in some parts, but it's super solid. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Most profitable film of all time. There you go. Yeah. I watched Vivarium last night and it just made me sad. Vivarium, I remember. Is that the one with Jesse Eisenberg? Where it's about the cuckoo bird or whatever? Yeah, fuck that movie. That movie was garbage. It was just frustrating. It just frustrated me. The whole movie was just frustrating. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I'm not a fan of movies like that, where it's just like everything's bad, everything will always be bad, and then the ending is bad, and everybody's just like dead and sad. It never gets better. As bad as The Road. The Road had some really cool parts, but The Road's ending, you're like, no, Viggo Mortensen, please. You're the only reason I watch this, Viggo. Don't do this to me right now. Yeah. Oh, man. I love Viggo Mortensen, man. So please, don't do this. Yeah, son, go walk up to those random people on the beach. I'll see you later. No. There's another movie about the cuckoo, whatever. There's literally another movie about. It's supposed to be an analogy, I guess, or a metaphor for the cuckoo bird. There's 2 movies in the last like 6 years about the fucking bird. And I'm like, who cares? Dude, isn't it so cool how this bird will like lay its eggs in another nest and then make other birds take care of it? Yeah, but we don't need 2 horror movies based on this. Watch Hidalgo. I love Hidalgo. Hell yeah. Weapons was ass. Bro, I felt like I was going crazy. Like everyone loved Weapons. And I went and saw it because I saw so many people saying they liked it. People I trusted. And I went and saw it and it was shit. It was a comedy film. And I was frustrated because it was sold as like a super, super unsettling, scary movie. I go see the shit. It's a freaking comedy movie. How dare you? How dare you? It would have been fine if you sold it as like a weird dark comedy. Like they were like, people are leaving the theater and passing out and throwing up. I'm like, damn. Oh, guess what? No, it's a comedy. Enjoy. Oh, wow. Thanks. Appreciate that. You know, I was waiting for the spooks, never got the spookies. You know, never got the spookies. Yes, chai tea, yes. The intro was good. The rest was, yeah. The all the way up into the point where the chick is walking to the car in the dark was pretty solid. And then after that, it's like pure comedy. Like that fat Asian dude's running like naked through the city for an awkward amount of time, and it just shows him running past people and them just staring off awkwardly. It's literally just a comedy. And those little kids chasing the lady, like, piss me off. Piss me off. Yeah, but I don't know. It seems kind of like it's one of those directors, right? He's one of those directors that's like starting to get similar to Ari Aster, right? They don't need more control. They need less control. Like Ari Aster movies are unwatchable now because it's like, oh, just let him have free reign. He's a visionary. And I'm like, this is all unwatchable. You know, Hereditary, solid movie. Midsummer, fucking awful. And then Bo is Strange, whatever the hell that movie was. Dude, I wanted to die watching that stupid movie. It was so dumb. Bo is Afraid. That's what it's called. Bo is Afraid was beautiful. No! I refuse. I will not allow that slander in my chat. All right, boys. We got a few minutes left. We're 80 away from Naked Snake. Oh, the 22nd Naked Snake in a row, boys. We're 80 away. Oh, my God. Miss Rip Lofty. What the hell happened to Lofty? Rigor Mortis is a good movie. You know, it's a great movie. It's what is it called? Autopsy of Jane Doe. It's one of my favorite movies. It's as you know, as horror goes, one of my favorites. Top 3. It captured what it's like to have a Jewish mom. You wouldn't get it. Well, that makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. Send 3 goal boys so I can hear the Doobie-Doo song. What are we up against? Oh, we do have 3 goal boys left on the goal. 3 goal boys left. 3 minutes left. Damn. I like Midsummer, but it's not a scary movie. It's like something you put on in the background. The motivations of the characters, none of it makes sense. And every time I talk to somebody about Midsummer, they always tell me the same thing. They're like, I like how the pacing is weirdly long and uncomfortable. And I'm like, yeah, it's just fucking Stanley Kubrick. Okay. All right. And also, they're like, I like how it's daylight and like colorful. It's like such a contrast to like normal horror. And I'm like, that doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care that there's colorful and it's light outside. It's not supposed to be scary during the daylight. Okay. The movie sucks though. Which cut of Midsummer? Oh, I don't know. It was when it first came out. I saw it. Lofty? Why is everybody talking about Lofty? That some bitch still is talked about to this day. It's been years. Let him die. Let the man die. You have years at Jegs? Really? Jegs? Hell yeah. I still get Jegs damn magazine. Jeremy kind of reminds me of Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover and Due Date. Yeah, but he's like actually that guy. That's the rough part. It's supposed to be a joke, right? But he's actually that guy. D what? Nothing. 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 Thank you, D what? Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Mr. D what? Thank you, brother. We love you. We appreciate you. D what? One away, D what? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. And shout out to M Bone for the orange boy.
Doobie-doo-be-doo. 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 Doobie-doo-be-doo.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate you, M Bone. Shout out to my boy. M Bone. M Bone. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Mr. D what? Mr. M Bone. 40 seconds left. 1 goal, boy. Look at that. Oh my God. Jonah Hill grew up to be the Quartering. They look similar. I think Jonah Hill's really short though. Quartering's tall as fuck. Now I want to watch Candyman. Shit. Watch Autopsy of Jane Doe. That's what you need to watch. I want to watch that shit right now. See, I don't like to watch horror movies too regularly if it's close to Halloween. Right? I'll watch horror movies all year, but when it starts to get to like September-y, I'm like, I ain't doing it. I ain't watching. I have to wait until October. PDH is already putting Halloween shit all over the house. I'm like, calm down. It's only August. We look forward to it, man. We really look forward to Halloween. It's the best. There it is. It is now a golden shower night, boys.
Doobie-dooby-doo. Doobie-dooby-doo.
The goal has been hit. The doobie-dooby-doo golden shower goal. My man, thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Lick 'em low says Midsummer's weird as fuck. Fuck that movie. I agree, dude. I agree. And I'm sick of people talking about it. No pee-pee talk. What? I can't talk about scat. I can't talk about pee-pee. What can I talk about, Marv Hunt? Huh? What can I talk about, Marv Hunt? Come on, brother. Why are you doing this to me? 30 away from Nega Snake. Oh, my God. Thank you, man. Marv Hunt, thank you, brother, for 1,000 kicks. My man. Thank you, buddy. Who is in Autopsy of Jane Doe? Ooh, it's that one guy that's really cool. He's old. He's in a lot of stuff. Brian Cox. He's great in it. And then this guy named Emil Hirsch, who he does a great job. He was in that weird movie where that kid goes to Alaska and starves to death because he was stupid. And that's kind of the whole cast. And then there's the Jane Doe lady. It's a fantastic movie, dude. No pee-pee talk. Oh, I'm talking more about two pee-pees. Jace. Jace. You cannot stop me, sir. Oh, yeah. Jonah Hill turned into a meth addict. He does look kind of fucked up. But, I mean, look, dude. Props for losing weight. The issue is, though, is when you're overweight until you're like fucking 50 and you lose weight, there's almost nothing you can do, man. Like you're gonna look like you're melting and you're shriveled, right? Because most of the time they don't lose the weight the right way anyway, so you can never kind of get muscle mass, right? They'll get on Ozempic and just melt. Which I mean they lost a lot of weight, so that's good. That's one good thing. But unfortunately, there's nothing you can really do. There's that one guy that was in My Name is Earl, the fat guy. He got jacked. He lost like 200 pounds, 300 pounds, got fucking jacked to the gills. That's how you do it right? And I'm not saying you have to get jacked, but I'm saying like getting muscle mass to replace that skin after you lose that weight. It's very important to make you look kind of normal. Otherwise, you look like you're falling apart. Daniel says, watch American Mary and check your late Graham messages. I will. Appreciate you. What's American Mary? I feel like that feels very familiar. American Mary, 2012. Is this some movie where chicks are killing bitches? This chick's killing bitches? Interesting. Canadian body horror film. The last body horror film I watched was the one with Demi Moore, where she keeps like turning young. It is interesting. Thank you, Daniel. M Bone says, chat, go. Boom. You kept us waiting, boss. Kept you waiting, huh? By the way, that means M Bone's top dog, by the way. Oh my God. M Bone, my man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. M Bone is the man. M Bone. Wait, where does that put us at? 80. 91. Oh, shit. Really? Yeah, 91. Damn. Thank you, M Bone. M Bone. Thank you, brother. By the way, guys, if you don't forget, I will be on Flashcast tomorrow. It's going to be like a Jeremy roast tomorrow on Flashcast. It's going to be fun. Don't miss it. Pretty sure there's going to be a metric fuck ton of people there, so it's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. I have a theory that it will likely get struck down live, though. So it's going to be run. Going to be wild. You got to be kidding. What do you mean? What do you mean I got to be kidding? For what? What did I do? What did I do? Does Yellow Flash even stream on YouTube anymore? I think he does on Saturdays. I think he does the first hour on YouTube. Wouldn't that be wild, Rex? But I don't really remember, to be fair. But I will likely be live tomorrow pretty early, and then I'm going to roll into Flashcast. So, Billy, what a goal, boy. My man. Guess what? That puts us at Naked Snake for the 22nd show in a row. Oh, my God. We did double fight milk Wednesday. Double fight milk. Oof. Almost died. Almost died. What are you looking up? Oh, PDH, pretty darn hot, Texas Rose. It stands for Pillsbury Doho, is what it stands for. It was something stupid that she came up with. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, M-Bone. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to M. Dimmel and shout out to Mr. Rakin for Pink Boys tonight. Bunch of orange boys, bunch of gold boys. Appreciate you guys. Snake? Snake? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to M. Dimmel. Shout out to M. Bone. Appreciate it. Shout out to Jeff, last stream, Tristan, Marv Hunt, everybody. Oh, Kiwi Possum. It's awesome. I was like laid up in bed for an hour afterwards because my stomach was turning, dude. It was rough. It was RUFF. Rough. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. I don't know, man. Like, I have a sneaking suspicion that Jeremy's going to get drunk and crash out on Twitter tomorrow, like he did last week, you know? We got to strike a deal. Oh, well, that'll happen eventually, yeah. It's just so rare, Radiosphere. It's so rare. We hit like double fight milk like once or twice a year. So when it happens, I haven't planned for it. I haven't even planned. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know? My eggs are like a month out of date every time I do it. So Thank you, Complete Random. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, let me pick a raid path and we're going to do Snake and get the hell out of here. I appreciate you guys. I know it was a little bit of a more chill, laid back stream today, but it's Friday and I was kind of just relaxing. Just relaxing, having a good time. Who we got? Who we got? Patch Hollows. Who we got? We'll raid Emotional Support Chad because they're doing their podcast. Is Sean on there? Sean better be on there. Let me look. Yeah, Sean's on there. No, he's not on there. Well, maybe he is. Maybe he's not right now. Yeah, he's not. I have his camera on. All right, we'll give him some love. We're going to do Naked Snake, boys. I appreciate you guys so much for all your love, all your support. Maybe it wouldn't be so rare. All right, Radius Fear. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, brother. Eggs are getting recalled now. Perfect. I don't mind getting salmonella. It'd be fine. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right, boys. Here we go. It's time for Naked Snake. Let's get the hell on it, doggone it. By the way, that was the correct email, Chai T. Where did you go? You didn't even send the thing, though. You didn't send the thing. All right, here we go. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I'm ready, boys. I hope you're ready. Here we go. It's Naked Snake time. Number 22 in a row. Are you guys ready? Here we go. It's that time again, boys. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's have a good time. Sissy.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
It's that time again.
Searching, I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for
Snake eater in my time. Chatty. There be nobody else. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God, it's 22 in a row, boys. Not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. Oh my gosh. 22 times in a row. Here we go. Get the hell on on it, doggone it. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. We're going to raid right now. Give the boys some love. I'll see you guys over there and get the hell on it, doggone it. Have your all selves a good ass night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget and don't be late. Hell yeah. Bye.